Hello, hello, AgileJackson, Flower, Yagman, Sword 6000, Wraith Dagger, Nidaz, and Dex. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you all here. Edwardino, good evening. Hi. Okay, please don't break. Good old DFT, good evening, hi. Hello, Bytes, how are you doing? Alright, so the plan is to continue with the same city as yesterday, continue from yesterday's save game. Let's switch over to the playlist of calm city building music, kind of. And let's jump right in. Farthest Frontier. So if I recall correctly, I saved at the end of year 3. I'm gonna start year 4 soon. Oh, I need my build order, my notes here, okay. Can you guys see and hear everything okay? You should hear the cart go by, the music, and you should see my mouse on the screen. Small video and audio check, please. Please give me confirmation on your end. Yes, I streamed yesterday. I started this yesterday. We're gonna go for stream number 2 with this city in Farthest Frontier. It's all good? Alright, thank you for confirming. Yeah, year 3. Let's go. This will probably be a YouTube series, by the way. This playthrough, I've decided to start editing it for the main YouTube channel as well. No audio? Well, that's like saying, hey, can you hear me? No, I can't. That's nice. Hey, Demo. How are you doing? I'll do another audio test in just a moment. Still can't hear you? Game audio? Yeah, I know. I was just messing around. I'll test the game audio in a moment. You can hear the music, right? Can't wait to see how the combat is like. You might be disappointed. The strong point of this game is not the combat, but I haven't seen the highest difficulty setting, so maybe it's a bit spicy. I still don't know. There's Toby. Alright. Here we are, winter of year 3. Okay. Oh yeah, the sounds. You can hear that, right? Tell me you can hear that. Oh yeah, you can count the topies, at least on Twitch. All good? Alright. So where were we? Everybody was hiding from the very cold winter. Right, we're mining clay for the school, which is the last checkpoint for the boost in population, the last wave of immigrants. The fixed one, at least. This is gonna take a while with just one person working on clay. But if I recall correctly, I didn't have extra workers, so I don't think I have a choice. Yeah, that's an accurate name for the song. I don't have a lot of workers, but I remember putting 2 workers here and saying, hey, shoes are great to sell. Which means these guys are purposely overproducing. I might remove 1 if I don't have enough workers. But anyway, let's let time pass a little bit more. I might want to... All hunters are seeking shelter. So they're not actually working. And they don't really need to seek shelter, because they are immune to cold, I think. Hey, Dr. C-Jack, welcome to the stream. And I'm kind of interested in taking all 3 of them and doing something. I don't think I need to hunt boars. Boars will bring in a ton of food, but I already have a huge stock. I have 9 months of food. Huge meat stockpile. I don't think I need to worry about that. But maybe I want to explore. Or take down this wolf den. 1 less threat to deal with. That's 4 wolves. And I know there's also boars nearby. I don't know if the boars will bother me if I just try to hunt down the wolves. Getting these chests is not an option at the moment. I can put the hunters to work on the chests, by the way. Or chop trees, or stone, or anything. The hunters are really OP in this game. They're basically villagers with weapons. And you don't even pay them gold, unlike soldiers, for example, who are very expensive to maintain. Of course, they're weaker than soldiers. Anyway, this salvage site is quite close. I think as soon as I finish building these roads and make like a road here, the next chunk of road, I might be close enough to trigger this salvage site. The problem with salvage sites is that you get a few people working here for a while, and after they are done, you get a chunk of materials, resources dropped on the ground right there. And when that happens, you have all the villagers, oh, not all the villagers, but all of your free laborers moving towards this corner, grabbing each and every one of those piles of resources and taking them back to storage. You kind of don't want wolves around when that happens. So I think the next course of action this winter is going to be exploring. And not this place, because there's raiders and wolves infighting. Leave them infighting. If anything Doom has taught me anything is you don't interrupt the infighting. Let them be. So I think we start here and explore this bottom part. I would love to find more deer, for example. Should we take this wolf den instead? It's closer. It is a lot closer. Oh, yes! I didn't see this! 2 huge groups of deer! And they're closer than this! That's beautiful! Okay, so that's the side. I'm going down here, clearing the wolf den, exploring this place, and making sure that I hunt from here next. Fits every occasion, yes it does. From here, we have a long winter ahead. This is the beginning of the winter. I either start from here, explore south into these wolves, or I start here and explore south into these wolves. How much time do I have? Probably not a lot, especially if they go together. They need to go together to find the wolves. I think there's more value to exploring here, especially with this chest. Yes, decided. Let's go here.
Okay, then.
Okay, then. And 1 time speed, because we're going to be fighting. And I need to pay attention to the time. Here we go. Winter of year number 3. You can accelerate a little bit for now. Some beautiful Titan Quest music. I moved all of these berries and I'm barely even using them. My food situation is great. Can't really complain. I'm gonna make as late a save into year 3 as possible. Hey Tsunami! How are you doing? As long as the deadly cold maintains and everybody stays in their houses. Gotta pay attention here. You never know where there's like 2 wolf dens.
Okay then.
2 wolf dens near one another. Near each other. I wish I could set control groups for hunters. You can only do that for the military. It's such a pity.
As you wish.
Keep saving. As long as we are in the middle of month 11 and it's deadly cold, I keep saving and then I stop. That's the end of year 3.
Done.
You can't see the chat? Oh, I'm sorry. It was hidden. I was changing some things here. Also, the viewer count was not there. Anything else missing? No, it should be fixed now. Both for YouTube and Twitch. You should be able to see the chat on the video.
Will do.
Not intended at all.
On it.
Hey, Vexer. Timo Gorgonzola has reached a 3-stream strike. What are these notifications? I don't know these things existed.
Of course.
The game's OSD, I love it. And it's on this playlist. It's just randomized with some other ones because it's kind of short. It's not short.
As you wish.
It has like 10 different tracks and they're all beautiful. But when you're playing for hours and hours and hours, it does get a little bit repetitive. So I'm mixing in a couple of other calm/classical tracks that I had here. That's gotta be another wolf den there, but I'm not interested. Can only take one at a time.
As you say.
And so I'm playing from my playlist to add a little bit more variety. What? 3-stream strike is a nice beginning of a more permanent comeback. The 1-strike thing is a new addition to Twitch. Also, hi, a random person that exists. I'm going to remove that. That is distracting. I should only get distracted like that when people send me subs. What is that? I think I can... Ooh, what is this? Okay, alerts. No, it's not alerts. Twitch, nobody fucking wants your new features. Get that shit out of here. Yeah, the game stops when... That's very insightful, Edwarino. That was my complaint last time. Very glad you remembered. The game music stops when you pause, and that's very annoying. What? No! Stop! 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 Don't do it! Beats, boosts, challenges, donations, clips, goals, hype. It's not even here! I can't filter this out! Reward requests. It's not bits. Nope, I've tried all the options. I can't remove that. What the fuck, Twitch? How about you shove your new features up your ass, huh? Nobody wants this here. It's just a distraction. You don't even have the option to filter it off? It must be somewhere here. If I filter everything off, then I have an empty window. So there's something that is excluding these things, these distractions. But then I choose all the options one by one, and it doesn't disappear. Come on, Twitch, get your shit together. Yeah, I can't hide that. Fucking hell. Is it a manage request? There's gotta be an option here. Oh, okay, this is from yesterday. New feature. It's years on Twitch? You only started using it now? Custom CSS? I can't do that now. Manage reward. It's gotta be a reward, right? I can disable it? Watch streaks reward viewers loyally by tracking... Fuck loyalty! I'm turning this off. Okay, I saw the option. I didn't want to disable the entire feature. I just wanted to disable the notification. Either have it... I really want to make it safe to
Of course.
hunt these deer down. Shit. I made the same mistake again. Sorry. I'm gonna load It's not because it's still Iron Man, it's just because there's a bug in the game that I want to avoid. It's just a visual bug, it has no consequence. But I don't want to get past month 11 here to avoid a bug. Excluding messages with minus straight syntax. Yeah. No, it's the activity feed. It's Twitch's own stream manager window that puts these side by side with bits and subs. And it's great for me that if it is in chat, because these are messages anyway, I'm fine with reading them, but not here. It's like in the wrong place. Twitch needs to clean up their house. Sorry, YouTube. YouTube has no fault and they're waiting for this too. Got me distracted. It's quite important because I wanted to show you something new here. There's Toby again. You gotta admit, the calm songs from Toby are really calm. Really smooth. Yeah, one person can't spam, but a lot of people, once one person begins, all the others go, oh, I can do that, and then suddenly you get 100 in a row, if it's a big stream. Okay, back to this. Yeah, they already forgot what they were doing. Let's explore this way.
On it.
And now let's not let month 11 finish. I'm glad I've been saving. You can count the Tobys, yeah, on Twitch at least.
As you say.
Okay, last save. This song's beautiful too. It really fits the winter theme. I'm gonna pause here. I do maintenance at the end of each year. Now that we're starting to grow in more and different industries, it's really important as your population grows to keep track of everything and see if you're overproducing or underproducing something. If your population is growing, usually you are underproducing things. In some industries might need to grow, but not all, and it depends on how many people you have available. So let's check a couple of things. We're taking care of the hunters by trying to clear this area out for more deer. That's good. What else should I check? The wagon is probably not even working at all. The smokehouse. Right, the smokehouse. I want to check that there's no meat being spoiled. 0 meat being spoiled. If meat spoils, the problem already happened. In order to prevent the problem from happening, you can check the smokehouse and check this state breakdown down here. If you hover on the right column here, you have the idle time, 60%, which means that this guy is only working 40% of the year. So these 3 hunters are nowhere even close to producing enough raw meat to overwork this one person at the smokehouse. If this number were, I don't know, 10%, I would be constructing a second smokehouse to make sure that no meat spoils. At this point, we don't need. What else can we check? We don't have compost yards. We can check the market. A bit like the storehouse, an overworked grocer at the market is a silent problem. The game will send you no notifications of this problem. You have to check it yourself. And it's a real problem, because if the grocer is overworked and he cannot stock the houses, the people will run away from the wood lines and stock their house themselves. You lose a lot of efficiency there. So you click on the market, and fortunately, there's no state breakdown on the building, but you can click on the person. You hover your mouse over here, and you see idle 35% of the time. This guy's not overworked, he's fine. So we don't need to hire a second grocer. And so we minimize really the consumption of workers here, try to keep the workers up as much as possible. What else can I check? We don't have farms. Oh, I remembered something. Since the last stream until this stream, this farm is very poorly constructed. I did all the calculations and then I executed things wrong. I said that I had 7 by 11, which is 77, and I said that's 3 farms, 5 by 5, 25 each, total of 25 slots 25 squares. And I have 77, which means I need to delete 2 squares. And then I deleted 3! So one of the farms is going to be smaller than the others. I think I'm going to reset the whole thing. This might be the OCD in me talking a little bit too loud. 1 square makes almost no difference. And I could even increase this farm by 1 slot by clicking on expand fields and choosing which slot I want to add. But also, I chose the wrong place to put the slots. The slots should be here in between farm 1 and farm 2. Because I can also place a well there. I think I'm gonna kill this farm. It's not very bad. Like, the fertility we gained is applied to the very ground that the farm stands on. You can see it's already a little bit more green than the rest. So that is not lost. The work removing weeds and rocks from this guy is lost. And the work from building the farm is lost. But this is stupid, but whatever, my OCD speaks louder. I want to remove that farm. I'm gonna rebuild it next year. Maybe I'll make 2 farms next year if I can afford it. It's a lot of work, but whatever. I hope it won't kill this run. And what I want is to have these 2 slots empty. Can I even do that? This is 28. Wait, that doesn't work. 28? Yeah, the problem is I need to remove 3 from this. Which means that if I can remove 2 permanently from the collection of the 3 farms, but one of the squares needs to be taken from the other farm, which is not possible. Am I trying to build an impossible farm layout here? I don't think so. If I do these 3 squares here that are empty, this farm is fine, and the next farm can take 2 of them and remove 1 from the top, and then that means I can build both. Yes, I think that works. Okay, new plan. So I'm gonna block the because of the farm size limits. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 28, and then I want this a little bit inwards, and I think just 1 fence. Let's make 2 fences to be sure. And now we can place a custom shape farm starting here. The 2 first slots next to the road. Yes, that's what I decided next time. So like this, 7 by 4, 7 by 5. That's 7 by 4. This is 28 minus 3, 25. 25. Okay. Now we'll remove these, and this should be a better layout for the farm. Let's see next year let's see how long they take to build this farm. And we'll see next year if we have time for a second one. Hey, Charlotte Combs and PJ, welcome to the stream. Okay. What else? Maintenance. Right. I still have no farms, compost yards, grocer we've just checked. I have no army. I have a couple, like a to-do list on my notes together with the build order. The build order is done, right? Yeah, school and barracks. I can memorize that. I don't need the build order anymore. Now, let's check the number of workers that we have. Yeah, it's bad. We should have 10. We have 7. That's 3 people too many. We're on -3 workers. Is clay already in process? Yes, we've built a clay pit. Only 1 person working there because we don't have enough laborers. But it should slowly accumulate, and then we can build a school. And then after that, the barracks, because year 4 is the last year of peace. On year 5, we can get attacked. Good evening, Dream Explorer. So when I do the year maintenance things at the middle of month 11, this bar cannot touch month 12 because then these graphs get bugged out. So at the middle of month 11, I check the population, I check the basic needs, everything is met. I check the happiness of my people. It's not maxed out because of rationing. Rationing is going to keep going for a while. Cleanliness, right. I should think about making soaps. I can make a soap industry, but I don't have laborers, same problem. I'm already making the clothes that I can. The summer clothes, so these clothes require flax and farms. I can't do that yet. So these happiness problems, I don't think I can solve them. So it's whatever. What else can I check? The productivity. So yearly productivity. We didn't spoil any meat. We produced We're not overproducing meat, actually. Our food industry is above consumption. You can see the graphs down there. Green is produced, smoked meat, and blue is consumed. Or you just read the numbers up here. We're slightly above the consumption limit, which is fine. Nothing is spoiling. I don't know how we're producing eggs. It must be the forager. Must be getting wild eggs from the forest, from wild birds. We don't have bread. Mushrooms. Some are being consumed, others are being spoiled. I'm not gonna make another forager, so I don't care. I can check the nuts and the berries. Produced 62, consumed 69. Nice. So we are underproducing berries. I think I can put one more of the zero spoilage, by the way, on berries that have a very short spoilage time. We're harvesting 3 of them. Let's do 4. And are we getting nuts? We are. My people collected these nuts. Why doesn't it appear here? It must be another bug. In the last 12 months, I produced nuts. The game just doesn't care about these nuts. Are there more nuts? They consumed them all, I guess. I have 0 in stock, right? Yeah, the only food I have is... What was that? Mushrooms and meat. Any more nuts nearby that I can collect? These nuts. Herbs, mushrooms. More nuts here, right? I mean, if there aren't, whatever. I'll just try to get other sources. Food. These nuts. Yeah. No, I was collecting these as well. Why not those? Let's collect those. We've got more nuts. We've got more berries. Okay. What else? Food-wise, I don't need to worry. They're happy about the food. It's not a problem. We are producing less willow than we are consuming. Willow is what makes baskets. There's nothing I can do. The willow we have is the willow we have. This person... Baskets are important. We did at least one person doing that. It's whatever. Herbs we're not consuming. Roots are useless. Might as well... Okay, there's something I can do about the medicinal roots. I can tell the trade center to put them all... 500 is the maximum storage for an item. All in the trade center and forever. This will carry all the items, these items, medicinal roots to make medicine, directly to the trade center, and I'll try to sell them for money. The reason is, the only thing you can do this is late game medicine on tier 4 town center. We're miles away from that objective, so in the meantime we'll make some gold. We'll check the trade center later on. We're just checking the manufacturing things, materials. Oh my god, we're consuming too many pelts. Which brings me to the shoemakers. Noobler. Noobler? What kind of name is that, Noobler? You're such a Noobler. Get out of here. You're fired, Noobler. I've never seen that name before. Anyway, we were consuming too many pelts and making too many shoes to sell. By firing a person here, I get 1 worker back, which is nice. And I'm consuming fewer pelts. Hey, T-West, how are you doing? Noobler. New insult just dropped. I had no idea. The names are kind of randomized, but there's a list of them. And in that list, apparently, there's Noobler. Getting fired for having a funny name. Okay, I need to focus. That should solve our solve our pelts situation. Tallow will be for soap. Firewood. Right. Consumption is increasing as population increases, and when that happens, I kind of update the limit here. So let's do 19 and 120. Production limits. Wood planks. Yeah, I can put more people there. I might actually remove people. But I'm not overproducing planks. Gold, that's from the market and taxes. Shoes, yeah, hide coats. We're overproducing everything. We still don't know. So consumption of shoes, unlike food, you don't eat the shoes, of course. Consumption of shoes happens when the shoes wears on the people walking. The shoes wear out after a certain number of years, and the person gets those shoes destroyed, goes back to get new ones. Hey, Daniel Burton, welcome. Same with hide coats, by the way, and baskets. Like any non-eatable goods, they expire, or they get worn out and destroyed after a few years. There's nothing else here, right? Mining. Even logs. 19 logs is not good. I need to highlight more trees. Stone is good. Clay is just getting started, and I don't have luxuries. Arrows, 61. I have 110 on the right. That's good. Bows. I made 5 bows. Right, because they reached their limit of arrows. Fine, they'll make 10 bows and they'll stop. That's how the rate works, and it's fine. Okay. Production-wise, I'm still on -2 laborers, which is kind of intensifying the problem with logs. We don't have enough choppers. Tree choppers. So I think I'm gonna fire one of these. I can also check the profession, so if you click on the town center, the second window, beyond the laborers and builders, it tells you the professions. If there's one, I can't fire. Farmer. Oh! Right. I have 2 farmers. This will be 1 when the construction ends. This is just for constructing the farm. 3 hunters are needed. 4 sawyers. 2 traders are needed. I don't want to remove traders. I think I'm going to remove 1 sawyer and that's it. Fewer planks. It's not a big problem. We're going to hit the next threshold of immigrant boosts once we finish building the clay. But I need to check. We have 9 planks. After this, I'll need to build a barracks. Defenses, barracks. 40 planks. 150 gold. I have gold in the trade center. I can get it out. Okay, I think these guys will produce... Even with 3 people, these guys will produce enough planks faster than the 1 person in the mine will produce the clay. And we should only build the we can build the barracks now, right? It's not conflicting with that. This does not employ people, so my laborer problem is not affected. The only question is, okay, we're starting to think about military stuff and defense. Where do I think the raiders will invade me from? There are raider camps here, and I think there was another one here that we saw without seeing. With a little cheat last time. I'm not sure, I don't remember when anymore. But I don't think the camps matter. I think when there's an invasion, an attack from raiders, they're just spawned on the extremities of the map, or the fog of war rather, and they just go to your city no matter from where. So I think, and they usually go for either this, either your storage or your market. The town center is a nice defensive structure. You can ring the bell, and just like in Age of Empires, the villagers would hide there and then shoot arrows at the invaders. But it's not a big radius. I think maybe here. Maybe here to defend the market a little better. I don't think there's much here for them to steal. Is there? Oh, they can steal weapons and shit. And the gold is here too. Should I build the barracks here? It's not a bad idea. They can steal food from this corner. But also I've a lot more visibility on the left side, so I think I'm more vulnerable from the right side. You know what? Let's do that. Let's make barracks. Oh no, too steep. This is fine. Maybe a little bit too close to the walls, but the walls don't attack structures. I will go down to 0 gold. How much gold do I have in a trade center? Enough. So let's do this. Take the gold back to town. It'll cost me 150. I'll have 36. That should be fine. And build the barracks ahead of time. Like the arrow is the place from where people exit the building. It should be like this, so they exit from the inside, and they'll need to chop that tree to make this happen. Chop more trees. That's fine too. This is accepting logs, so maybe not here. Let's have them chop those since they already began, and chop some more here. Alright, what else do I need to do? We were planning the next year ahead of time. The trading post, right. What can I sell? Shoes. I have no idea how many I need, but I'm going to keep 10. This should be a big money maker when I finally get somebody offering me a good price for that. 20 herbs should be enough. I'm not consuming herbs yet. Lucie, bienvenue. DeLuca, hello. Yeah, the graphs are nice, but they're a little bit buggy when you reach month 12. It's unfortunate. I cannot sell tallow. Nobody ever buys tallow. I might delete tallow. Tallow is a problem in this game. That's enough. I can transfer more gold. Trade center is done. My labor problem is real, but there's nothing I can do except wait for people to join. Farms. I don't have fruit trees. Where's my storage cart, by the way? It's here. Why? Because of this stone? No, they're going to be chopping these trees. Let's put the cart over there so they can quickly deposit the wood they're chopping directly there. And explore with hunters. That's what I'm doing. Let's go. We're ready for year 3. Maintenance is done.
All right.
I did this, right? Yes, 3. Good. Bye, Nublar. You're fired. You right, pay attention to these guys.
On it.
Hey, Daniel Barton. Oh.
On it.
Alright, wolves down there. This is a wolf den. Let's go for this wolf den.
On it.
I am on 1x. Yes, for battles, I'd rather not increase the speed, otherwise they move too fast, they get bitten, then they die from rabies.
Okay, then.
If we can clear this deer spot, it'll be fantastic.
Okay, then.
How many hunters, how many wolves are there?
Okay, then.
If I kill the wolves, I'm also taking their pelts back, of course, because it's... meat is meat. 3 wolves at least. What? Why are you mining a wolf? Come on, game. I know there's a boulder or something there, but let's attack the wolf. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are you moving closer?
All right.
Let's get to the high ground. By the way, you get more damage
right.
from arrows if you have the high ground. No, wolf is attacking. Let's kill it now. Why are you getting
you
closer?
wish.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You want to get bit? Please. Oh god,
As
that's
you
dangerous. 2. There's exactly 3 wolves in this den. I'm gonna kill 3. And then get to the high
As
ground,
you say.
please. And then once 3 are dead,
As you
I'll
wish.
attack the den at melee range. No, don't mind stone. Please, game, please. I'll attack the den at melee range, and that'll destroy the den. Great, great, great.
Will do.
And with the den destroyed, they should not respawn here. Please. Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no! No damage. Destroy that den. Winter is about to end. I think they destroy the den, they grab the pelts. And that's it. Very nice. 1 pelt for each. Another chest! So good. Lots of chests in this metal area. This is quite far, but it should be possible to get there. And bring home some food. This is some good progress. 39 of 40. Oh, that's a mistake. Hold on, I forgot to check something. Housing. I need to make more houses. And this means also I need a well here to water these houses. Here. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And also with the barracks there, I should probably have a well here. The water levels are very high here. I don't think I'll have water problems on this map. Only on the Arad map is there a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure, you go ahead and chop that tree. That's fine. Now the hunters. I can have 1 hunter hunt here. And the other 2... What is closer? Are these deer closer? Or are those? I don't think distance is the only thing I should be worried about. Because proximity to boars might be a problem. If they start hunting a deer and the deer runs there, I might aggro the boars and then the hunter dies. So let's have them all just hunt here. Well, not all. 2 of them down here. Even though it's not fully explored, it's still a bit of a risk. And the 3rd can just hunt these. We should be fine. Not a single mimic? No, no mimics in this game, thankfully. You don't want to get rabies by being bit by a cursed treasure chest. That's the worst kind of rabies. You get rabies and tetanus at the same time. Oh, that's horrible. Okay, almost on year 4. We have everything blended out. Lots of construction. But none of this bothers me much. I don't need priorities or anything. I'm just waiting on the clay over there. We can speed things up. You didn't leave any carcasses here. No. All good. And this guy's out of arrows. They don't necessarily stockpile on arrows before I grab them and send them to explore, which is bad. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't control them and say, hey, please, maximize on arrow capacity right now because we're going on a long trip soon. You can't do that. Not even with soldiers, which is a problem. An even bigger one. Year 4. Here we go. Last year before peace is broken. And we might get attacked. It's never for sure. But it is a possibility. Until we get more than 39 people, I have 0 laborers available. They'll start to work on the farm. That's good. I will try to make a second one to make up for the time lost. Even though I'm low on laborers... Oh no, with zero logs is very bad. 0 logs is very bad. Yeah, these guys stopped working, basically. Shit. I don't think there's anything I can do. Maybe... cancel the house? Oof. Fine, I'll make this later. Grab those logs, please. A merchant this early in the year? That's very cool. What do you have? You want to buy tools? Oh no, I'm not selling tools. Oh no, no, no. Honey, I wish I had honey. This is a huge moneymaker there. What can I buy from you? I'm not buying logs. Holy shit, I don't have money for that. Crossbows are an upgrade to the bow. They deal more damage and they're faster and more accurate. Not more accurate. That accuracy is not a thing in this game. There's nothing I want to do with this trader here. No deals. Unfortunately. Please chop trees, guys. Please. Pretty please. Okay, these are working again. We got some logs from somewhere. Knowledge! Oh, yes. What was I doing here? Producing more planks. Well, I don't have extra laborers, which means that any tech that opens up new industries, such as mines and forging metal and making armor and weapons, I can't do them. I don't have the people. Any tech bonus that increases productivity of the already existing workers might allow me to fire somebody and keep the same productivity for that building, and then I get an extra worker. 20% planks, I have 3 people, 20%, that's not enough to fire one. This is just firewood, there's nothing else there. Shoes, I don't care, I don't have candles, no armor. I could start investing in damage, and then soldiers later on. I think it's a bit too early for that. I remember doing this for births, that is good. I don't have the academy. Market, I don't have bricks, it's too early. Wagon, I don't care, I don't have bees. This is good, but that's better. Farmer field work. This will allow me to build farms more quickly, and I do want to build 2 of them. I do want to build 2 of them. I think this is even better than that. Wood lore. More food, more forageables. I do need more willow, as we saw. The guy making baskets doesn't have enough. But I think at this point, since I do want the ambitious objective of building 2 farms this year, I go for this one. And farms are built 20%, 15% faster. Okay. Sova is working right there. Hey, Shepherd. How are you doing? Should I put the blueberries in the radius, in the work radius of the forager? Instead of having my own laborers, which are very limited to grabbing the blueberries? It depends on whether or not she goes idle, Daisy goes idle at the beginning of the year, because blueberries stop being ripe at about month 4. So I have to check. Streamed for the first time, it was bad. Why was it bad? Did you not get a lot of viewers? That's kind of normal when you first start streaming. You gotta persevere. Or just not care about those numbers, that's the best way. Or did something go technically wrong? Okay, Daisy's returning with what? I gotta check Daisy and her work. Herbs. She has a lot of willow to collect. I know about this. Are you kidding me? Raiders on year 4? This should be impossible. We're being attacked. Fuck. We're being attacked. Fuck. This, I never saw this before. I need to change my build order. I gotta make barracks before the school. Can they rush this? I don't even have the planks. This will not be ready. If this was finished constructing, I could hire soldiers right now. Oh, don't worry about that, Chapper. That's something that you get with experience. That is perfectly natural. Don't give up because of that. It takes years of practice and public speaking to be good at live streaming. Don't worry. Improvising is part of it. Don't feel guilty about that. 2 arms, but who? I have 3 hunters. How many raiders? It's 2 arrows. It's 2 groups of raiders. Are you kidding me? Year 4. I thought this was impossible. Like, I thought the code of the game was programmed so that only in year 5 could you get attacked, and I got the notification from the school. It doesn't matter, should have built that ahead of time. There's blanks in here. If I destroy this building, it's horrible. Like, this is one of the main objectives. If I destroy the building, the planks go there. I don't think and then this gets built, and then I can hire archers that have higher damage with the bows. I don't think this will be ready. I don't think there's anything I can do there to make that ready more quickly. What I think I can do is make a 3rd hunter, and that's another person with a bow. And maybe 10 logs. I don't even have 10 logs. This is rough. What the hell? This is Vanquisher. That's Vanquisher for ya. Well, dear hunters, unfortunately, I've got some bad news.
All right.
You're gonna have to hunt something different this time. Do put back the carcass. You're not... Shit. Do put back the... What did I just click on? Do put back the carcass. You're not interrupting our food supply because of the raiders. That would be a mistake.
What needs doing?
You guys keep butchering meat. When this guy deposits the deer, it's fighting time. What in the hell? I need more houses. If my excess of housing population does not exceed my population enough, I will not get people to join. Now I don't care about building a 3rd hunter. It will not be ready on time. 4th hunter. Maybe for next year I'll have that. No, next year I'll have the barracks, whatever. But I do want more barracks. That's 48. Let's make 2 more houses. Okay, please deposit the meat. Let's go to 1 time speed because we need to battle. Where are you going? Hunting. No.
On it.
Time to fight.
As you wish.
Time to fight.
As you wish.
I might even reduce this to half speed because I have a strategy to fight this. Wait! What are you doing? Cobbler, go make shoes! Get out of here! You don't even have a weapon. What the fuck? Oh my god, this game doesn't help at all.
Done.
I was sending a shoemaker. Michael Schumacher was joining the fight.
All right.
Okay, this is gonna be very rough. I hope they don't have archers. I hope it's just
As you wish.
a bunch of clubmen. Where are the arrows? Oh my god, I hate seeing this. I hate not seeing this. They should be here.
As you say.
There's Toby. Where are they?
As you say.
Let's get to the higher
Good.
ground there. Okay. Fire.
On it.
Fire. Village is being raided. 9 raiders! Okay. 9 raiders. It's not a lot. 3 hunters should be able to kill 9 raiders. Do they have bows? That's a knife. That's a club. Maybe we can do this without losing people. I have already so few people. Do you guys even have enough arrows?
Hello.
Oh, shit. 4 arrows, you idiot! 30.
Hello.
18. Why do you have 4 arrows? You're gonna die, Fargus. Fuck. I'm gonna have to send him back. Shit. Toby, get out of here, please. It's not the time or the game.
On it.
Back. They have archers too.
All right.
Dodge the
Alright.
arrows. Kill this one.
As you say.
Dodge the arrows. Kill this one.
On it.
2 kills. Fargus, get the
Yes.
fuck out of here. Go restock on arrows. I can't
Okay, then.
tell them to restock on arrows on purpose. That command does not exist. Fargus is running back. I want to select only the other 2. Can I do that? Okay. Hit and run tactics. Come on, we lose nobody here.
As you wish.
That's an arrow,
On it.
enemy arrow. No, come on, game. I'm on it. Stop.
As you wish.
He got hit by an arrow at that distance. Holy shit. Good thing he's retreating.
Done.
These guys have no armor, by the way. It's 2 or 3 arrows
Okay,
and they're
then.
dead. Here they come.
Done.
Okay, a bit more maybe, since they're not, and they're running.
All right. Of course.
He didn't shoot! Come on!
Okay then.
Okay, 1 more dead. Fire there. The archers in the back are worrying me. Fuck,
Will
he
do.
got hit.
All right. All right.
Dodge. Okay, kill this one.
Will do.
Okay, 1 more.
All right.
Them shoot
As
their
you
arrows,
wish.
dodge, hit. Steel game style, thank you for this resub.
Will do.
Sorry, I'm not reading anything right now. Don't let him get away. All the raiders must
All
die.
On it.
Dodge the arrows, dodge
As
this
you
way.
say.
Yeah. It's not very bad the damage actually. It's a very early raid. I think they are weak.
Done.
Melee range is not something I want to happen here. He's gone
As you
melee
wish.
range. Don't get
Will
hit by
do.
the arrows.
As you say.
Kill the archers.
On
Fire, dodge, hit.
it. All right.
Shit, he's out of
What is
arrows.
Okay then.
It's 1 versus 2. Let's go, Holo. You're the woman. You're the woman for this. Go. It's all on you. Shit, Jessica,
anything?
dodge. Holo, attack. You gotta micro everything.
Hello there.
They're running. We win.
Of course.
Need
We
something?
win!
On it.
No deaths. This guy's going down. What? You think you're going back home, healing, and then attack us again next year? You're a dead archer. You are a dead archer. I'm not letting that. Not
you
on my
say.
watch. 8-bit tomato, welcome to the stream. No, don't chop the tree. Chop the archer. That was a rough attack,
Will
but
do.
apparently it's not a big issue as long as you can kite like I'm doing and dodge the arrows left and right. By the way, what is
right.
that technology in Age of Empires 2 that you research that makes your ranged attacks predict the enemy? Ballistics. On Age of Empires 2, you have to research ballistics for the arrows to go towards the direction that the enemy is walking. In Farthest Frontier, it happens automatically. Everybody has ballistics. So in order to dodge archers, you have to start moving before they fire, like moving in this direction, and then they fire arrows over there, and then at that moment you tell the person to walk in the other direction, and they miss, and then you shoot back, which is really difficult. I kind of have to pause for that because aiming in this game is really hard. Ballistics. All right, we live to fight another year. That was unexpected. This is the notification for the school. Once we get to school, we get more people. This trader has nothing. He will leave in 23 days. He's got nothing for me. I could have... 78? I have 78 gold. I could have bought a crossbow and given that crossbow to one of the hunters. I'd spend almost all my gold, though. Anyway, crisis averted. Ooh, that was stressful. Now I know I can get attacked on here for. Now I know. I also wanted to keep an eye on Daisy here. She's getting the bad blueberries. If she has time to get 3 stacks of blueberries and then go idle before they expire, that means I could place them closer. Because of the difficulty level. No, I think it doesn't depend on difficulty level. I think no matter the difficulty level, the max, the lowest number of years they can attack you on is 5. I think I read that on the wiki or something. Somebody did that investigation on the code. No trained archer will launch an arrow on a moving target without some prediction. I think any archer will see a moving target if they try to hit a moving target. Choose to hit a moving target at all, they know they need to shoot ahead. Hey Saki, welcome to the stream. Right, now we wait for the school. I can accelerate things again. Hard part is behind us. Can I? This is another trader arriving. Can I go for this? No, maybe at the start of next year. The farm is taking forever. It's too early for... And now this is one of the hunters that got wounded. He is slowly healing his wounds over time. That's how it works. I was not expecting that.
Need anything?
Not that tiny tree. Can move here. And second trader has arrived. Pause the game. Can I do some shenanigans with them? Clothes, tools, swords. Clothes, tools, swords. This is a very rare appearance on the traders. This is a Tome of Knowledge. It gives you +1 tech. Costs 600 gold. I'm nowhere even near to having enough money to buy that. But in the late game, this is really good. Clothes for 18. He's buying for 11. No. Tools and swords. Nothing. What about the rest? Iron, stone, honey. Nothing. What about on this side? Pelts, tools, baskets. Pelts for 9. Pelts for 7. No. Tools and baskets, I didn't see any. Shoes. Oh, this is going to be money for me. Shoes, soap, stone. Shoes, soap, stone. Nothing. So I can't make money out of this one, but I can make out of this guy. But let's wait until the very last moment so that I can make sure that there's no other trader in the meantime. I need to deal with the field. Lots of stuff happening at this point. I'm going to transfer more things to the trader center. It takes some time for that to happen. I wanted to buy this, but yeah, no. Wood needed. Yes, wood is needed. I can also buy clay to finish up the school early. I need 19 clay. How much would that cost me? 100 gold? Fuck it, I'll wait. I also need bricks to upgrade the market, and these are below average price. Bricks is something I cannot manufacture until I have those upgrades, so I will need to buy bricks. Should I start doing it now? Now that I get a sale on bricks? I have no gold for that. Maybe after I sell the shoes? Might as well sell the shoes now. This is my moneymaker. 500! Okay. I almost have money for this. Holy cow. And there's more shoes incoming. Not many. Should I sell pelts? How many pelts is a year's worth of production? 30? Yeah, never mind. Can start taking notes here. I have to start taking notes. So I want to keep selling anything above 10 shoes. Anything above 10 winter coats. What are those called? Fur coats? Usable items? Hide coats. Or just coats. And I want to sell anything above 40 pelts. I don't have 40 pelts. So I only sell to traders to make gold if I'm overproducing to the point that my stock is above 1 year's worth of production. I can't sell pelts, but I can sell the rest of the shoes and make some more money. I will not buy this, but I will buy bricks. How many bricks for the upgrade of this? 16. Oh, I have some gold, but I can't do it. Actually, I can. I'll be next to 0 gold. Is that a problem? We already got attacked once this year. We will not get attacked again, so I won't need to hire soldiers. That is the only very expensive gold thing I might need to do. Otherwise... what if I just buy as much as I can? That's what that button is for. 77 bricks, and I lose all my gold here. Since this is on a discount... No, let's not overdo it. 60 is enough. It's an upgrade on the market. That will give me more gold, by the way. That will increase the taxes. Let's go. That's a good trade. And now I'll wait for the shoes. Okay, farm is done. We're going to do the same we did last year, which is this, this, and this, with only 1 person working. And now we should be on exactly 0 laborers, except that I want to build a second farm. So let's go right now. Now, the second farm... Shit, is this wrong again? No, I can build the second farm using these 3 slots. So something like this. 7... This is 28 plus 3. This is 31. It's too much. This is 21 plus 4. It's 1 too short. So I gotta do this. This is 29? No, 31. 31 means I have to remove 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't remove 6. Shit, what? Oh, why are these calculations so complicated? How do I remove 6 from this side? I gotta leave 1 square there. Maybe 1 square here in the middle for an apiary. I could do that. Not that it matters because I'll start the thing there. 6, and then I'll put 2 more here. And I'll leave the rest for the end over there. Why am I making this so complicated? Please, fences. It's worthless as well because there's a trade center there. And there in the middle, it's an apiary. Who cares about an apiary? There. I can't do 6 here. So I gotta remove 5 from here and 1 from there. Fine. 1 and 5. 5 like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 2 there. This should work. That's a farm layout. Let's build the second one. Starting here. 7 by 5. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 16. 23, 24, 25. 25. This is correct. Okay, farms of the same size. And now we delete these things. And hopefully... Now there's 3 farmers. Every time you build a farm, the game automatically allocates 2 extra farmers to build it. And we have 1 farmer from there. We're low on laborers again, but whatever. How is Daisy doing? Foraging willow. Yeah, it's a lot of willow. What will she do next? Probably medicinal roots. Or mushrooms. That's a lot of things. I don't think I can put more stuff for her. And eggs too! Eggs will expire first, I think. This is not a problem. This means that the smokehouse person is underworked. That is a great line of sight. Even though the barracks is a little bit late this year, I'm glad I solved things with the hunters. And the wolves don't attack buildings, should be fine. Heat wave. This is a random event that can happen in the middle of summer. And it can mean we have no logs. What the fuck? People, please chop some logs. I don't need stone. Stop this. Go chop trees. No, stop it! No stone, just trees, please. I cannot be on 0. It's also the houses I'm making. 41. Maybe we got some extra workers now, but I'm still not very confident to put more people to work. I really need general laborers. I need trees being chopped. Yeah, go wolf, go! Attack those! They have a tower too. Yeah, I won't be able to hit that for a long time. It's good to have the line of sight though. It's very good. I do not regret that barracks being built there. There's some water and we're good. Did the rest of the shoes arrive? They did. I'm gonna sell these and that's enough for the time being. I'm not gonna buy anything else. I'm gonna save on some money, transfer some of it to town, and we're good. Alright. I don't think that tree's in the way though, is it? Let's try this. Can the cobbler throw shoes at raiders? I don't think so. The cobbler would just die. I could use him as a distraction, like make him run for the archers to miss their arrows on. That's not a good idea. In theory, the cobbler should take as much damage as a hunter would, but I mean, without a weapon, I'd rather not. It's cobbler in time! Critical hit, shoot to the head, max damage. Enemies go... Cue the sound effect from a monster in Doom getting gypped. Why am I building this? I shouldn't want to get closer there. I really need logs. There's nothing else I can do before my log situation. I need at least spare logs in stock. Foraging mushrooms. She's working non-stop. The berries have expired. No, she collected the berries? She did. 42 berries. Wow. Daisy's on fire. She's doing all this. And now she's collecting mushrooms. Eggs should have been first. But I'm afraid of setting the priority because willow and herbs are exclusive to the forager. And I don't want her to grab eggs before those. Even those lasts for a long time. Please, people, more logs. What is going on? You've got trees highlighted. It's the worker situation. You don't have enough workers here. It's a real problem. I should be at 11 over there. You can go. I don't think I'm gonna sell anything to you here. Got 60 bricks. So if I get the tech to upgrade the market, I need 300 gold as well. 60 planks should happen. 300 gold. It's not gonna happen. Wait! I could do it right now. It's risky. I could do it. I could do it. Where's Nublar? Nublar? Nublar is a farmer! I'm loving this line of sight. I should make more hunter shacks, which cost only 10 planks. 10 planks is a lot right now. But in late game, when you do have production halted for the firewood splitter because of the rating on the production, that's very nice. An extra worker, even if temporarily, that's good. This is a relic excavation site. I cannot excavate this before I have the temple, and the temple is tier 2, but it costs 1,200 gold, so we're not going to be seeing that in a long time. Hey Stripey, welcome. We are settling indeed. Fool. Stockpiling berries. She's going to stockpile the mushrooms and the willow. That's fantastic. The eggs are going to expire. She needs to get 2 farms in 1 year. Beautiful. Beautiful. These are small farms. This is the big advantage of small farms. Now I need 1 worker here, and I'm going to do 3, 1, 2 on this one. So like this, 3, 1, 2. And we put these farms on full maintenance to grow their fertility as high as possible. Workers, what does this look like? 11, we should be at 15. No, we should be at 11. We've got 12. We actually have 1 person available. I do not want to waste that. Wait, I can upgrade the Fletcher? Because I bought bricks, right. But these bricks are for the market. Or do I want to upgrade the Fletcher? So when you upgrade the Fletcher, you get an additional item recipe. That is the crossbow. You can have this person make a crossbow. Crossbow costs planks, which I am producing, and it costs iron, which I'm not producing. I don't even have a stock of it from anything. I don't think I want to do that. Not until I have iron mines and coal. I even have iron from here. Maybe it's not very far off, but those bricks are reserved for the market, which will immediately give me more gold. Like magically from taxes. Taxes are magical. Have you heard? Everybody loves taxes because of that. Maybe not. Chop chop. More trees, please. And I really want the stone out of the way. I want to finish that road. 52, 45 people. Let's make another house. Oh, the planks. The logs. The logs are a little better now. Another house here. No, wait. The market can't reach these houses. Stop. Stop. This house is already out of the market's influence area. Let's move this house here. Let's move that house there. And maybe start building this way, because this is gonna require some tree chopping. Let's start the tree chopping. Yeah, I didn't pay attention to the area of effect of the market there. That was a mistake. Nublar's fielding. Nublar the farmer. Such a weirdly shaped farm, but I guess it works. I have 1 person to put to work, right? Let's do this. Rush the school, because this will give me people. Housing shortage? No, you're just moving houses. Come on. Don't give me that. It's temporary. Lots of mountains down here. But I really want to go for this probably next winter. So yeah, now the third house. Third house. How do I want this to be? This is the last tile of houses. Okay, let's do this. These guys are all working well. Hold on, that's a lot of deer. I'm gonna set Holo back to working here. 2 hunters cannot exhaust the respawn rate of this big group of deers. Only 3, so I only need 1 hunter to go down there. That's faster food, of course, more efficiency. Daisy, how are you doing, Daisy? Did you get the eggs? She did not get the eggs. So she is overworked at the early seasons of the year. I should probably remove the blueberries. These are not worth a trip. So I'm gonna explicitly remove blueberries from her work area, but place it close to her, so if I will not need these anyway. Those are the good blueberries. These aren't the bad blueberries. Whatever, let's put them here. She's overworked. How many blueberries am I gonna move? Is one enough? With one, could she have gotten the eggs? Does she have the eggs right now?
Hmm?
She does not. She's carrying medicinal roots. And she has nothing for the late season. That's part of the problem. Everything is at the beginning of the year. Okay, hold on. Let's cancel this moving of the bush. Instead, here's what I'm gonna do. Your priority is eggs. And berries. So she gathers them first. There's no greens. I haven't seen any greens in this map at all. Maybe this does not exist in this map set. So this means she will gather eggs and berries first, which expire more quickly. And then she'll have the rest of the year to collect the rest of the things. Maybe then she won't get the mushrooms. 97 mushrooms. That's a lot of food. This forge is fantastic. Excuse me. Okay, so priority. Get the things that expire quickly. And that means she needs 42 berries per year, 97 mushrooms. I'm gonna write this down instead of having to check her every time. So this is the daisy production. She needs to produce, if she's not overworked, that's what I want to check. She needs to produce 97 mushrooms and 42 berries. This will change if I upgrade wood lore on the tech tree. But for now, this is correct. Okay. I don't need to move bushes yet. But I probably should, because if she's getting any bushes, might as well be the 25 ones. 27 now. These are movable, right? Blueberry, blueberry, blueberry. Yes, they are. Okay. The log crisis is slowly fading out. I want them to keep chopping trees. Move this road here too. And once we've reached the school, which is taking a long time, we have 2 people here. I'll remove one person from here, one miner from there. Do I need a well here? This is a swamp. There's plenty of water in the ground here. I'm not sure if that means they can drink it. 100% water. Wow. Do I need a well, or is this well enough? That should be enough. Let's not waste worker time. Okay, more houses. 70, 47, 56. Cool. 2 months for more tech. These guys are not fighting as much as I thought. I might take out this wolf den next summer. Next winter. My hunters are killing machines. They took down an army, lost 0. Great. No, this is more important for next year. Salvage site. Which means I should probably be doing this, but this is dangerous. There's a wolf there. No, let's not do that. Goodbye, Dream Explorer. Have a great one. Wait, 47? That means we got a lot of people. 9, we should be at 3rd. No, we should be at 11. We are at 10. We don't have a lot of people. I don't understand. Oh, right. Babies being born does not increase my workforce, of course. There's 14 babies and 2 toddlers. Now they decide to get busy, huh? A little bit too late. It's never too late. That's why population is increasing and food consumption, of course, is increasing, but not the workforce. So we just got to be patient and wait for immigrants to come. And for the school to be... gonna put this on priority. It doesn't matter, there's no other construction that is conflicting with this one. And next time, I'll be able to hire archers. Oh my god, the recruitment costs though. I guess next time I can do the following. First I need bows. The archers will need bows. I have bows and I have arrows. Wait. 100 arrows is not enough. We've already consumed 132 this year. I need more arrows. Otherwise I'm gonna run out. Let's do 180, 220. That's 20%. Please make more arrows. They were just making bows now. It's a waste. Because if I hire an army and I need a lot of arrows. Oh, I still have maybe 1 year. You don't get attacked every year in this game. It's a random thing if they attack you on each year or not. Six clay. We're not even gonna get to the school on year 4, really? The entire start of this game was so slow. I wanted to speedrun, but this was embarrassing. And now, Daisy is idling. Because there's no hawthorn berries here. There's no late season harvests for the forager, only early season. Everything's on the early season, then she just goes idle. Okay, I'm gonna do this. We're the glowing alloy? What do you think this is, XCOM? You hoping to find Delirium in there? Nah. They might find weapons and iron and things that I can use in different ways. Wait, hold on. This is over there. Yeah, I can put these in her radius. If she's gonna get 3 berries, might as well be the big ones. I'll just put 2 because they also have more berries and it takes a bit longer to harvest this. And she should not be overworked with the current priority thing. I should take note of everything. She also has to harvest 86 herbs, 44 roots, and 68 willow. Like that I can check if she's overworked or not at the end of the year. Tech. Right. Wood lore will help the forager. And also will help the basket maker. But I said I wanted the upgrade to the market? Am I ready for that? I've got the bricks. Gold is the problem. Do I have 100 to spare here? I do. Let's do it. Because the earlier I upgrade the market, the more gold is generated from taxes and stuff. So it pays off. Let's go. This is a very, very early market upgrade. Let's make sure that there's nothing more important here. Construction speed is nice, but not yet. I have no people for extra industries. This is also nice. No, it's the market. Market upgrade. This might be the market upgrade on year 4. Might be the earliest market upgrade I've ever made. Get an upgrade. There we go. Titanium lancets? What? Wrong game, man. Right, the storage buildings also have upgrades, which creates more storage. Don't do it. You might as well just make a second building. Unless you really don't have space in this very late game and the resources aren't much anyway. Keep making our grid structure. A few people are going to move the berries, and winter's coming yet again. By the way, if I get attacked 3 times in a row by raiders, and I kill them with 0 losses 3 times in a row, I get an achievement. Actually, I get 2 achievements because I'm doing that on the hardest difficulty setting. I want at least plus 10 on the total occupation of houses based on our population. So I'm going to make another house to be at plus 10 there. I want to be at least 47. And then winter means we save the game and we go out with the hunters. Food is fine. I don't need to hunt boars. I think I'm going to take out this wolf then, which should be quick to access, and then explore more from here. And keep exploring from down here. Oh no, I said I wanted this. Right, I take the hunters, I get this salvage site. The hunters can do that, and then I attack those wolves. Okay, that's a better plan. It is now very cold. I'm going to reduce the speed and save. Please enter your houses. Oh, right, this was a problem I was waiting for. Unsanitary conditions, compost yard. They're just piling up shit in the middle of the street because I don't have residue collection. I should have done this earlier on, but none of them are sick. This may cause diseases if it goes to an extreme, but what I'm going to do is make a compost yard. These people shovel the shit from the houses and put them in the farms. And that has a double effect. First of all, you keep waste from the houses collected and people don't get sick. It's more sanitary. And second of all, this building after a while produces compost, and the compost can be used to fertilize farms, which then produce more. The problem with the compost yard is that it's very, very smelly, as you can imagine, and I cannot place it close to houses. I also can't place it here because this is my farm space. Ooh, that is all 90%. That is a great block of farms. And so is this, right? Up until the very last sliver of road. Oh, now I realize I didn't need to redo my farms because of this edge. Doesn't matter. I think... Where's the compost yard? I think I'm fine. Oh, I didn't check here. Hold on. Is this 90%? This is 90%. That's 90%, but it's too thin for a farm. I gotta build there. It's red because of the bad desirability, not because the building has any problems. Well, let's keep going. Let's save the game. We're on year 4, and we survived our first raid. That's an autosave. I don't want an autosave. I don't want to save with my name. Year 4. And we keep saving as long as it's cold, and people are... We almost got to school! People are hiding in their houses from the colds. We keep saving, and then after a while we go with the hunters. Who's this?
Aye.
This is the grocer. Cool. UV Max Frontier. Fire Blue, welcome to the stream. There are no speedruns of this game. I mean, I don't even know what the objective would be. I think people have tried to speedrun this, but I'm not sure about the rules and everything else. What are you doing out here? This is a symbol that means villagers exposed to the elements. There's 2 of them stacked together. Where are you going?
What needs doing?
Seeking shelter. You were in a shelter. What? And this is the symbol for a child. A child is called Moraga.
Yes?
4 years old, running in the middle of the winter. Please, what are you doing? Seeking clothes? That's not good. Yeah, you gotta clothe and feed all the children and all the babies before they can work for many, many years. I wouldn't advise walking in the middle of the snow to get clothes. I mean, aren't your parents taking care of that? I don't think there is even the concept of parents. Or pregnancies, for that matter. It's like, you have a certain number of population, that means a certain number of babies are born every now and then. That's it. Better go outside in the snow. Exactly. I'm gonna move the hunters now before it's too late. We have a lot of stuff to do. The chest takes quite a while to be explored. All of them are hiding, so they're not busy. Let's go. Salvage site. That's the goal for next year. Maybe there's crossbows in there, or metal. Iron would be great. Finishing the school will be great. We'll get more population, and then I'll need houses to support that population. And I think we're good. The first 3 objectives will be conquered. Let's go. Extra speed. Didn't finish with all the berries. Well, okay. It's not that cold this winter, apparently. Please build this. I don't want shit in houses. Let's get this shit out of there. Knowledge, yes. We're getting a lot of knowledge. That's very good. Market has been upgraded. What's next? Woodlore. This applies at the beginning of the year. This might be great timing for woodlore. More foraging sources. Everything else requires fertility. We're not using the farms yet. This is not important yet. We have plenty of trees. We don't have many sick people. This costs a lot of gold to maintain also. I can't do that. Maybe building speed or productivity or extra damage for villager. I think this applies to hunters. Because the hunter's a villager, right? 20% extra damage? Not only against enemies, but also against deer? This might be a good one, although we just defeated the army. They shouldn't come back so soon. A few distance, this is not really important. This requires more laborers. More shoes produced will give me more golds, and this... Ooh, this is very good. More planks. More planks or woodlore. No, I'm gonna go for woodlore for now. This will give me more food, so we delay the food problem, and also more forageables, which means more baskets, and more things to sell at the trade center. Cool. Don't forget to do the maintenance before month 12. These guys are fairly quick, if I recall correctly. I can also send villagers here. Ooh, 20% already. Yeah, I'm gonna send villagers here. Because when they finish, there'll be a lot of materials, and I don't think the hunters can take them back. Even if they do, I want to explore with them. 60%, this is super quick. Before it's over, time to do the yearly maintenance thing. So, let me check my notes. The hunters are fine. The hunters are fine. We might still have time to attack these wolves after this. I don't need to check the wagon. Smokehouse has idle time, so no meat has spoiled. Grocer, do you have idle time, or do you need a little help? Or you're gonna get an upgrade. This guy.
Hello.
You still have idle time. He's not overworked. He's fine. Compost yard we're building. We have no compost to apply. Yes, we've had a death due to disease. There was nothing I could do. It was very early dysentery, I think. It was just a random occurrence. One person died very early, and we have a graveyard with one gravestone. Right there. Tech points. I don't have tech points to invest. Workers. Workers. I should be at 11. I have 11. I have nobody to put to work. Absolute zero. But at least I'm not on a deficit of workers, so, which means I should be able to keep chopping wood and having a surplus. Disease risks. Scurvy. This is interesting. I'd never noticed this before, but even before people get sick, I have 0 people sick. They tell me that this is a disease risk because people are eating just meat and not enough vegetables. Try stocking fruit, nuts, and vegetables. I am doing that with the forager, which just got a tech upgrade, by the way. But other than that, all of their basic needs are met. They are unhappy about clothing. Is this just the babies who were born? I have hide coats, I have shoes. It's a problem I can't solve yet. I need years of farm production for that. Years ahead of time. Their happiness is not great. Clothes, sorry. Cleanliness, right. I need soap. This will also reduce diseases. Not scurvy, that's related to eating. About the scurvy thing, right, I mean, it's berries and meat, and some mushrooms, I suppose. I'm only gonna be able to grow a lot of vegetables once the farms are ready. We're not there yet. Don't even have enough workers. No, they want vegetables. They're just eating meat. Spirituality? Are you kidding me? I need to I need to milk a shrine. Let's milk a shrine. I have space for a shrine, but this shit is expensive. Monthly cost and 100 gold immediately. How do I have 350? Because I upgraded this. Sorry guys, your spirituality needs are gonna be unmet. And I'm losing birth rate and immigration rate because of that. It's whatever. Maybe when these guys arrive. School is done. We have a teacher. This will increase the education level of our citizens slowly. Once we have a good amount of people with basic education, we can make an academy. That will be the next big thing I'll be looking towards next. And also the immigrants should be arriving from somewhere. There should be a group of people arriving, and then I'll have more jobs. Let's take note, because I won't be able to do now. I want plus soap. I can make a soap shop right now. I just need the workers. So when they arrive, I'll be able to do that. I can't do farms. Should I do another forge or for more vegetables? No. I mean, at worst, I just gather more berries. I'm gathering all of these. I haven't seen more 25s, which are now 29s. But I can look around next time and maybe drag more berries, blueberries, to the middle of town. So that's the scurvy problem, and that's the soap problem. Clothes problem I cannot solve. Spirituality problem, I have no gold. So we ignore those for now. As for the rest, how are my industries going? No spoiled meat. They're eating a lot of meat, so my meat's gonna run out at this pace. But if I get more vegetables, they will eat less of other things, so maybe it will even out. Should I make another hunter now? It's not a bad idea, because the hunter can also protect us. Or should I make another type of food? There's no fish. I only have hunters and foragers at this point. Without farms, there's nothing else. Oh no, wait, I'm on tier 2. I can make an arborist. I should make an arborist. Okay, so we're looking on to new industries, because I'm already expecting like 10 people arriving, because we've reached the last objective of the fixed population growth. Spirituality and learning combo? You can mod that. This game is highly moddable, by the way. I usually make my fruit trees in not only high fertility areas, but areas where cattle can eat from. This is the farm area. I'm not doing that there. Ooh, this is not good. I can't just grow trees there. Where's my cattle gonna feed from? Here? I gotta destroy this raider camp before I can have cattle and fruit trees? I don't like those odds. Might as well get rid of the wolves for now. Wait, the farms are more like down here, so I have maybe a little bit of space in between the farms and the barracks. 90%, 76. Okay. This is not fantastic. This is great for cows. I can make a huge grazing area here. Keep the farms down here. Keep the industries here. And the people here. The only problem is it's quite a stretch. For 500 population limit, of course, which means small map, small city. The cattle... it's fine if I make the barns like in this corner, close to the smokehouses and the hunters. Then the cattle grazes in all this entire area and then rests here in the winter. When there's excess births, I get food. It goes into the smokehouse and the industry works well. Okay. Cowabunga! Yes, Bart Simpson, yes, that's exactly it. And it's also kind of okay for fruit trees. Do I want to build an arborist and make fruit trees right now? It will solve the scurvy problems as well. And be extra food. Clay, I'm not using the clay anymore. I can fire one of the clay people. No, I can't, I'm using clay right here. I'm using clay right here. So... a good place for the arborist will be here. Why am I making the industry on the place where it's good to grow trees? Oh, because it's not good for the cattle. At all. Right, I want to join the trees, fruit trees and the cattle, so it means here. Is this a good idea? Like 4 or 5 fruit trees and have a lot of space here. I need to kill those, but realistically, I'm only going to get cattle once I make the animal husbandry tech upgrade, and this will take me a while. There's a lot of more priority, more things that are have a higher priority than this. So maybe I'll have time to clear the raiders and the wolves before I get there. I can start building trees in advance though, and I think I'm going to. So this is my food increase. I'm gonna make fruit. Fruit production starts off slowly, but after a while, after the trees have grown and you have a good place with a good ground with a lot of fertility for those trees, the arborist is probably the most food per capita that any food production building brings ever. You make one person planting trees and grabbing fruit from those trees, and that person makes like 500 units of food per year. It's huge, but it takes a long time to set up. So the earlier I start, a bit like the farms, even better than the farms, I would say. The earlier I start, the better. Let's make this once we get the people from the school. Cool, that's the food dealt with. Is anything spoiling too much? 8 spoilage out of 100 consumed, that's nothing. Fruit, all the berries are being eaten. I really need more berries. 0 nuts! Oh, right, that's the problem. I'm selecting these nuts for harvesting, but I don't have enough people to do that. I need a dedicated forager, I think. Ugh. That's why they're complaining about scurvy. There have been no nuts this year. Whatever, I'm not worried. Willow. Now we're producing a little bit more than we are consuming. I think consumption for willow... We have 22 willow. Consumption for willow might be fixed at 50 for one person, which means I can make 2 basket makers for more money, but right now I don't have the people to produce that. Herbs are good, medicinal roots are good. It increased a bit because of the tech upgrades. Pelts are now nice because the hunters were busy hunting instead of... No, production is the same. Consumption went down because of the shoes. Okay, tallow. Right, tallow is a thing that is very poorly done in this game. Tallow is animal fat. You can only use this to make soap. Ingredient for soap, nothing else. And you cannot sell it, and you cannot put quotas on it, because if I put quotas on it and I say, hey, don't make more tallow than, let's say, 200, what happens is, then the hunters stop hunting. And I need the meat, I need the pelts, I need everything else. I can't put boundaries on tallow, so the only thing I can do is delete tallow from my stock completely. Why is that important? Because obviously every warehouse and every storage building has a limit of space, and I don't want it to be all occupied because I've been producing tallow for 10 years and I forgot to delete it, so I deleted tallow. Firewood 128. We're at 100. I'm good. I don't want to spend more logs on that. Planks are good. We're now producing planks. We're keeping planks for the future. That is very good. Gold doesn't really matter. Shoes, coats, baskets. I can sell baskets too. As long as I have, let's say, 10 baskets, we should be fine. And I should put pelts on this list too. But pelts, my yearly consumption is a bit higher, right? Pelts, yeah, we peaked on above 40. Yeah, I'm not selling pelts unless I have a 50 stock. I'd rather sell boots or something, shoes. Hey, Grizzly Old Bee, nice to see you. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm doing different things now. I'm a different content creation phase now. Hope you will enjoy a little bit of variety. Wood planks. Oh, we've seen this. Shoes, goats, baskets, not producing anything else. Logs is good. We're keeping above water. Stone went down, not a problem. Clay, from now on we should be able to accumulate clay, which is good. It's also a very scarce building material. We don't have luxury items yet, but as soon as I get some workforce, a bit more workforce, I might want to have a few of those. Please make more arrows. Should I put another person to work here? Fletcher, have you been idle? No. She's completely overworked. Idle is 0%. She's worked all year non-stop. Okay. And if I need to hire archers, I will not have bows for them. That's very bad. But she's also reaching the limit of bows, so she should now focus more on arrows. I'm gonna do this. 270, 330, 20% deviation. And hopefully that one person will be enough, because I don't have a lot of laborers to solve this problem either. The labor at the start of the game is really a very big problem. The amount of laborers. The lack of laborers. Now, where are the hunters? They're already doing this. Did we finish the maintenance thing? Fruit tree I'm gonna make soon. Farms. They still have rocks and weeds. We keep working on them. Otherwise, just more trees, I suppose. More trees. And check for big berry bushes and this stone. We should be fine. Let's go back to the hunters. Oh, right. I want 10 people doing this with priority. Will they get here on time? No, the hunters are done. Hunters are done. So we opened the chest, we salvaged some goods. We got a Tome of Knowledge. This is 1 extra point directly to the tech thing. 80 planks, 16 iron, armor, crude weapons, swords, shields, hide coats, 200 gold and heavy tools. This is fantastic. Let's put the knowledge in directly. Fantastic, fantastic. This is great. The year still has not passed. You know what? I'm gonna maximize wood lore right now. This means on level 3, a max berry bush should have 31 berries inside. Now I need everybody to carry these things to town, and I'm gonna attack the wolves.
Done.
We still have time. That was very good. I should have gone for this earlier. No, it's year 4. There's so much to do. It's year 4. These are the bad berries. Those are the good berries. These are some good berries. Let's kill some wolves. 1 speed, please. Why is there a boar there? Not ready for boars. Should I go somewhere else? There's boars and wolves together. Let's try and not upset the boar by not getting two of them.
Of course.
Not getting too close.
All right.
I don't think it should attack me. No, we can arrow the wolves from safety. Did you miss all of that? Come on. Arrows cost money. Okay, wolf down. Can I go grab the pelts though? Yes, this is a game I've recently tried out. This is my 3rd city, so I already have a build order and a bit of experience, but there's a couple of things I'm still learning. It's the first time that I'm playing through the hardest difficulty setting too. You did not kill that wolf. That wolf is gonna attack. Why is it so hard to click on things? Is it this wolf? I think it's that wolf. Hey, King Cole, thank you, thank you. That's 3 pelts. I need to kill the 4th wolf if I at all want to grab the pelts, and I hope the boars won't bother me. That one should be dead, yes. 1 more. Can you destroy the wolf then and then collect the corpses? What will the boars do? Oh, this is risky. Are they gonna run away? These guys sometimes run away. Other times they attack you. I think it's gonna run away because the boar den is not here. So they're gonna just go home. The boar den is dangerously close. Fuck. Can I? Oh, this is a gamble. Can I take down the wolf den without bothering the boars very much? Predators are attacking. Chase the predator away. They're running away. Yes, yes. Destroy that quick. Gather the pelts. Move back to town. This is good. Do not disturb the boars. They've run away. Okay, we're good. We're good. The gamble paid off. Can you grab both of those? Take all 4? I know you can grab 2. Jessica, can you grab the other pelt? Somebody, please? Oh, come on! It's right there! Come on! And I can't even tell the AI to do so because they...
What needs doing?
Come on! They'll drop the other one. I know you can carry 2. Fuck. The AI in this game. Oh well, it's not a lot of food anyway. Who cares? Oh, right. How did I forget about this? We're building the 3rd farm with the trick of Well, now I can build from here. What does this look like? This is 7 times 4 minus 2, 26. I want 25. I need to put a fence there. This one is easy. Fence, farm, food, farm. And also I want the start of the farm to be here like the other ones. Does this work? 7 by 4, 28 minus 3, 25. Go. There's greens here. This map does have greens. Wait, there's one spot here before the road. 90%. There's only one there. I couldn't use this. Okay. Hey, Sofiada. I'm playing Farthest Frontier. It's a settlers-like city building game. Here come all the the immigrants in a row. That's gonna be a lot of people. This is gonna solve all problems. Please carry the stuff home. They're doing this too slowly. But at least now I know there's no wolves here. I've destroyed that den. This was a very good progress. The hunters are OP. They're really fantastic. I'm gonna make a 4th hunter. I should make a 4th hunter. 4 hunter, yeah, because of boars. 4 hunters are the way. I don't have workers. Let's let these people arrive and then I make a 4th hunter. I make a fruit. I make a soap shop, and I think that's it for year 5. Hopefully we don't get attacked again, but now I can hire hunters. This is looking good. This is my own playlist, which includes this game's music. There they are. We really need this up before the shit hits the 12? Oh my god, I don't even have houses for them. They're gonna complain. They're gonna say, oh no, we're homeless. But I build a house quick and we're good. 12 people. Fantastic. That is the last fixed objective population met. And from now on, as long as you have a school working, as long as you have a market working, as long as you have at least 4 months of food and a surplus of houses in population, these waves of immigration will just happen randomly throughout the game. Okay, also, hunter. Also, arborist. I might take these wolves on in the middle of the year. As soon as I have 4 hunters, that is 4 pelts, I can take them all back. Excuse me. And then this arborist can work safely. Arborist. Soap shop. Where do we produce soap? Resources. I've made everything from tier 1, including the baskets, yes. And even the compost yard now. These are for later. We've built the clay pits, apiaries, planks and stone. Why have I not made this yet? Because 3rd farm is being built. Did I not cancel the fence? Cancel the fence. The 3rd farm is being built. But I want to put the apiary like here. That'll be good coverage. So let's wait, and then I put an apiary. Apiary gives me honey. Honey is sold on the market for a lot of gold. Pottery, clothes, candles, soap. Oh, and this is another scroll, so I'll gain more tech. Soap apparently smells bad. People don't want it next to their homes. So a lot of planks, but I do want this. This will improve the sanitary conditions of this village. I can also put it here. No, I think here is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's good. Yes, apiaries, bees, honey, and wax as well. Very important things. Let's go. We're getting some good progress into the resources of tier 2. Getting some new industries here. The house is the most important thing right now. We don't want anybody homeless in the middle of the winter. Well, winter is over. Year 5. Here we go. Yes, please collect these things. And now, with Max Woodlore, all of these things have a lot more stuff. She might get overworked here. I need to recalculate the numbers, actually. Good night, Zashman. Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna need to recalculate, or I just do the math. So if the forager is not overworked, she will collect. Mushrooms, I don't know. They're not ripe yet. Berries, I don't know. They're not ripe yet. Berries should be 62, actually. I know the numbers. 62 berries. Herbs. 22, 46, 67, 83, 106 herbs. Wow. Willow. 26, 36, 52, 64, 74, 84, 90, 100 willow exactly. Very nice. And roots. 60, 19, 35, 56. 56 roots. Cool. Everything's maxed out now. Mushrooms I'll check later. 27 eggs. Why did I not take note of that? 27 eggs and question mark mushrooms. I'll check the mushrooms later, and then I can see at the end of the year, is she overworked? If not, I'll add more berries until she's at the limit of her work, and then I've completely optimized this forager in this magnificent spot here. Again, most of this game is spent trying to maximize your more scarce resource, the number of workers you have, which just boomed, by the way. I'm gonna let these buildings finish, including the soap shop, and putting one person to work in each. Also one hunter, that'll be very good. And then I'm gonna check if I still have available workers. I'm not gonna put a lot of people working more beyond that because I want them to collect this. This doesn't get stolen, does it? There's no raiders here. Nah. I can even put one person back into making planks. I have no way of making bricks. Wait! Market has been upgraded! Monthly income has increased. Yes, now we're making more gold and faster. Very nice. Anything else I want to disable here? I don't think so. The market has been configured. Did I configure this? Every storage building has been configured. Yes, it has. Let's keep chopping trees. You can go there, actually. Keep chopping trees, leave the deer alone. We now have a compost yard. I always disable this. That does not work very well. We have now a compost yard. Get rid of that boulder, please. I want a road ahead there. And I want the farm. Compost yard will now collect excrement from the houses. We now have waste control and less diseases. Also, the soap will help with that as well. Hopefully we'll not lose many more people to diseases. This hunter can hunt here. Sure, until you run out of deer, and then I'll send you somewhere else. We have 4 hunters, which also improves our defenses. If I get attacked again this year, and if it's just 9 raiders, I won't spend gold on soldiers. I'll just go with the hunters. The hunters are MVP. And which also means I don't need extra bows. Okay, cool. Yes, please carry all of this home. So much stuff there to carry. Oh, I forgot something. I should have taken the storage cart there. Now it's too late. This thing moves really slowly. If I had moved the storage cart there ahead of time, they could have gathered all those things so much more quickly. I'm kind of losing track. What else have we been building here? Houses? Oh, I'm gonna need more houses than that. That's for sure. That house should not be there. This will destroy the berries. 2 more houses. This one, according to my layout, this one should be here. Also, the area of the market increased. I don't know if I can build here. I'll try. But at the very least, I can put a house there. And there, too. I can start building on that side. Farm is going well. Soap shop is next, couple of houses, and then check the workers, see if I can add more industries even. I'd love to start making luxury goods like pottery and candles. That'll make me get more taxes from my people. I finished the soap shop, one person. So the soap shop, it uses firewood to make fire, and animal fat, tallow, and some curative herbs, or good smelling herbs to make soap. Soap gets distributed to the town and it reduces disease. Quite an important industry to have. If you overproduce soap, you can sell it, so you don't need to rate the production. People are now very happy with some soap. Right, spirituality. I forgot about that one. How much does this cost? It also gives me a scroll. It will give me technology. It's not that bad. 100 golds. One trader's arriving. If I make good trades this year and I have gold, I'll make a shrine and solve their spirituality issues. Now with another tech, wow, we're getting tech really fast. This is accelerating now with more people. I'm not gonna farm yet. What is a good investment? Too early for the doctor. The academy is the next big thing, but it's not built yet, so it doesn't make sense to invest there. Building faster is good. How's my wagon doing, by the way? The wagon should be carrying these things. Can I send the wagon to carry those things? Or are you just AFK, man? Hmm? Get the iron. The iron is probably the most valuable thing. No, what do you do? You've got a wagon there to carry stuff. Why are you carrying stuff by hand? I swear, man, the AI in this game. Anyway, farm is built. I'm gonna go with 312 here. I tried to shuffle the... so these grow without work on the field, and they just increase fertility. No, you don't need farm work there. These does require labor, farm work. So I tried to split them out so that not everybody's working at the same time on the same thing. But now we have 3 farms. We need to grow their fertility, and then we'll be good to start producing vegetables from there. Can I make gold out of this trader? Nah. What do you sell? Anything interesting? Moo sells cows. I can't buy cows. I don't have no place for them. Herbs. I need nothing. Nothing here. But this AI, we are safe from Skynet. What is this? Arborist. Right, clay. That's gonna take a while to be built. In the meantime, one more house, please. That's there. It's already being made. Now I think one worker, one worker, one worker. Yes, now's a good time to check for laborers. No, not yet. Once they clear out all this thing. Daisy, how are you doing? Foraging herbs, good. It will take them it will take them an entire year just to carry these materials back to town. That's a pity. With 4 hunters next year, I might go there and gather those and make the hunters themselves carry some of the stuff back home. I should probably make paths there if I want to do this. This is destroying willow. No, I'm not happy with that. Never mind. 31. Oh, I should be checking for more 31s. That's a 31 I don't want to grab. These are 2 31s. Let's move the 31s to town. I'll just keep them here, why not? We'll only move the 31s to town. So far, this map is feeling like it's much, much easier than the plains. I had basically no blueberries to move on the plains map. Let's hope for no wolves, otherwise somebody's gonna die. All right. This is a 31. 2 more 31s, and I think that's it. It's a lot of labor already. Should be enough for 1 year. One more. This is close. 1 more. There's another... no, that's enough. Okay. It's already too much labor. I'm exaggerating. 3 deers. These deer are running out. I'm gonna send you down here. This should be safe to hunt. Another 31 deer. So many blueberries. It's good. We're not gonna start distributing soap. That's fantastic. Right, I need to wait for this, and then we check the laborers and go for the next step. Wait, did I not put the point in tech? I got distracted. I was checking the forager or something. What was I checking? Something. Right, I don't know. Maybe I'll have the people to start mining iron ore and stuff. Is it too early? If I start making weapons this early, it's gonna be so good for my defensive abilities. I can train and fully equip soldiers with armor and stuff. I don't have a food problem. Nothing here makes sense for an investment, from an investment point of view. Or something that helps me make more gold. What would that be? I can sell the stuff that I mine from mines. That's a possibility. Hold on. This now increases production for both firewood and soap. This is starting to become more enticing. Is it too early for mines? Where would I put a mine? Shut up, lightning. Where would I put a mine? There's gold right there. There's iron here. And more iron. It's so easy. Okay, I can put mines everywhere. Do I have coal? If I don't have a coal mine, it's not a problem, because generally you can burn... Not generally. You totally can't... There's coal and iron here. Okay, I'm going for it. We're gonna mine early, and maybe that'll drive our economy. Am I gonna regret this? Until I have a foundry, I cannot do much with those products. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Let's start building a path down south and get closer to these mines. And have new industries soon. Meanwhile, please carry these things. There's still so much stuff there. Scurvy. Sorry. You'll be fine. There'll be fruit somewhere. Never seen anybody die of scurvy. I don't know how serious it can get. Should I just harvest these berries right now? You have berries. There's plenty of berries in stock. Go eat some berries, my guy. No vegetables, though. Vegetables are quite scarce. Scarce. I always mispronounce that word. Stone is cheap. I'm not buying stone. There's nothing here for me. Oh, apiary. Right, almost forgot about that. Let's get some... Another heat wave. Rough map. Apiary. So apiaries don't require any people working on them. You just let the bees create the honey and the wax, but it is the farmers that tend the farms that collect those resources. So it is a good idea to place the apiaries where the bees are, close to the farmers, so they can collect those things. Hey, Skymaster Touchbone, bem-vindo. Welcome, my friend. Boas festas. E boas entradas também. Let's put an apiary here. This is one of those entry slots for the farm, so this should be fine. And keep going. So is this house within the radius of the market? No. So let's move the house here. Wicked. I've never heard of Wicked. How is Wicked like? I said I wanted to kill these wolves in the middle of this year because I have a surplus of meat. Are there 4 hunters here? No. What are you doing?
Aye.
Stockpiling meat. Okay, get back with the meat, and then I grab 4 hunters, I kill 4 wolves, I destroy that, and this area will be a little bit safer for this arborist, which is almost complete. No rest for the wicked. Oh! No rest for the wicked. I've heard of that, but I'm not sure what it is still. What type of game is it? ARPG? Souls-like? That's certainly an interesting description. I don't have a lot of wells. Right, we're getting upgrades on all the buildings. This is because we picked up iron. Iron is an extremely important resource, and you can upgrade hunters and make them have animal traps that you put on the floor, and you can catch small animals with those, and it can be a huge source of meat. We don't have a food problem right now. No.
What is
Lila,
it?
get back.
As you say.
We're gonna wait, slow this down before something goes wrong. Wait for the 4th hunter to arrive, and then we take down some wolves. Don't kill deer in the meantime. Is it very far? Where's the other hunter? She must be just arriving. Yes, Hollow's just arriving there. Early access? Oh, that's cool. Okay. Butchering meat. Butchering meat is the action they take when they've got carcasses on their huts, and they're just...
Yes.
Taking care of the meat. No, not the shoemaker again. Don't get shoemaker mixed into this. Just the hunters. Let's kill some wolves.
Done.
What? You too?
Yes.
I missed one of the
course.
hunters. Trader has arrived. Can I make gold out of this? And can I make a shrine? I'm not selling pelts. No. They have some good things, but I can't buy them. Tools are running out. Tools running out is very bad. If your people... So tools like shoes and coats are one of those things that everybody uses, and after a while, after a couple of years, they wear out and they get destroyed, and people need new tools. You can only make tools after you have mines and iron. It's a hard product to get to. But it's a very important one. And there are games where I've delayed so much getting mines and iron and tools that my people completely run out of tools, and their productivity loses like 50% of their power, and it's really horrible. Can I sell between these two guys? Clothes, tools, baskets. Tools for 73. Tools for 50, fuck. Iron, beer, bricks. No. Pelts, soap, beer. Sometimes one of these lines has 2 arrows, one on the left, one on the right. That means the trader is both selling and buying. It can be confusing sometimes. Pelts, soap, beer. Pelts. I can't make... This is too expensive. 9. She buys for 7. Gold ore, planks, iron ore. There's no way. No, there's no money to be made here. Copper and tin are not in this game. No. There's no bronze, no. Soap to water to produce beer? No, you need grain to produce beer. Beer is a late game product. I'm not gonna make money out of those guys, but this costs 100 gold, and I have 300 because now my market's making a lot of cash. So let's make the people happier by solving their spirituality crisis, and putting here in the middle is good. Putting a person to work in a shrine where they can go and pray. And then the arborist as well. This will be another worker. I think that the bonus and immigrants that we just got is gonna run out really quick. Sad that we didn't get trades going this year. Let's speed this up again. Daisy the forager is still going strong. Wait, the hunters! Oh, shit. There's... Okay. No. 1 speed, please. 1 speed. Okay, please take the high ground like here.
Will do.
And let's snipe some wolves. No. Synchronize, please. Get in range.
Okay, then.
Fire all at once. Next.
As you say.
Get in range.
Okay, then.
Fire all at once. No. The wolf, not the den. That's very good.
Okay, then.
Get closer. Are you attacking the wolf? Yes. You attack the den at melee range. Good. Attack the den. Kill that den. 4 hunters will deal with anything in this game, including boars, which we haven't attacked yet. For me, 4 hunters is the sweet spot for defense against wildlife, and even raiders, as we've seen earlier. And also a huge amount of meat produced. They attack this, they take the 4 pelts. There's 4 of you. There's no excuse for you not to take the 4 pelts back home. Let's introduce yeast, lords, to the game. What the fuck? Which of you is lazy?
What is it?
Fargus, that's yours. Come on. Okay, this is very good. 1 year, 2 wolf dens destroyed. Another 31 from the berries. Let's leave it for now. Did they collect everything? Almost only the wood planks. Oh, wood planks are very good. They're actually needed right now. And when that's done, I'm gonna check the amount of laborers and see. They moved a lot of 31s there. Lots of berries. She got 27 eggs. 27 eggs. Why is she foraging willow when there's mushrooms around? Anyway, there's 51, 105 mushrooms. Jesus, this is a fantastic forager. Let's try and keep it like that. Okay, I've got everything. Took notes of everything. I wanted to verify. 62 berries is correct. She collected those. 27 eggs is correct. Willow is in the middle. Herbs are 106. That's correct. How does she have 25 mushrooms? This is from last year. This is wrong. Medicinal roots, 56. This is also from last year. We need to wait a little bit more. Cool. Let's go 2-speed. This feels so much safer now. I'm loving it. Another thing that I like to do is to start and removing the fog of war from the areas that we have explored already. And for that, the best unoccupied building you can do that with is the hunter. I'm gonna do only one now. This takes a bit of labor, but it should be fine. And I calculate the distance of the line of sight radius of the hunter building by using roads, because roads calculate distances very well. So a road of workforce 25, it's the maximum size of a road. 26, they don't let you build it. And it's also about the line of sight of a hunter. Shepherd, have a great night. Thank you for joining us. So if I make a hunter here without destroying trees or anything, it's kind of hard. It seems kind of far. I might have to go in a little bit too much. If I make a hunter cabin here and I remove the worker from the hunter cabin, that'll be a permanent visibility spot for this entire area, so I can see raiders, wolves, and everything else in advance. It's very, very good. Wait, why am I making it there? This is wrong. It's the wrong position. It should be... There's 2 corners here from the fog of war. It should be 75 from this one, but at an equal distance from that one. So in this line here, from both vertices. So about there. Or can I put a hunter here? Here should be fine. Let's go there. Is it the same place? I put it in the same place. No. It's very different. It's very different. It was here. That's a better spot. It should have like a huge bubble of line of sight. You'll see when it's done. Goodbye to the QT. Hope you've had some fun watching 2 planks.
Need something?
Harold, why are you browsing? You're getting these planks. Don't go back. Don't go idle on me right now. Okay, the materials have been gathered. We have 17 people. I should have 13 total. 13. We have 21? Holy shit, I have 8 people to put to work. This is fantastic. I'm not going to wait until the end of the year. 1 on planks, I have 7. 1 more on clay, I have 6. I'm gonna... The people are gonna go out really fast, but anyway, 6. I said I had enough willow. Not yet. I have 6. Should I start building an academy? I do have the school. 500 gold! Yikes! The priest is 1, so I really only have 5. Is anybody paused from production? This guy. So that was an artificial slot. I only have 4 left. I don't know if I need 2 people making soap. I know I can make money from shoes, but I don't know if I have the pelts for that. What do I do with the extra 4? New industries. More industries. Let's keep developing our nation. Mines. Right, we now have mines. 4 people on mines. I can put 2 on coal, 2 on iron. And slowly but surely... There's coal right here. Anyway, I put 2 people on coal, 2 people on iron. Maybe that's even closer. It definitely is. This is even closer. Yeah, let's put the mines here. And then slowly but surely we start accumulating coal and iron, and then after a while, with some tech, I can invest in the foundry, create a foundry, and start creating steel. And then with steel, and another tech point, I can make tools. Is this better or worse than going to the academy? The academy gives me more tech. There's no better investment than an academy, even without paper. Paper will let me even get more tech even more quickly. It's a lot of people. I have some, I don't have a lot. I'm going for the academy. I'm going greedy. I've decided I'm delaying the mines, which means this was a bad investment. Should have put points here. That's what I'm going to do next. I'm going greedy. I'm going to make an academy with 500 gold, which I don't have. No, I can't do that. Let's not be greedy. Going back to the mines. So, coal mine. The problem with the mines is that even though the game doesn't show you, and now you can't even switch with a recent update, you can't even switch the overlays. This thing has negative desirability. Nobody wants to live next to a coal mine, but thankfully I can distance the mine from the deposit on the ground, and it still works. You can see from the green chevrons on top of my cursor there. Wow, that is a huge distance. The problem is I also want to make houses there. Yeah. How far can you be? Not very at all. How distant is the area of negative desirability? It's quite large. So I can't put it in the middle of the circle of houses either. I don't like this. This is a mine I'm going to have to destroy in the future. You know what? Maybe I just make 1 mine. And that's coal. And I try to get as much coal out of this place as possible, as quickly as I can. From here. And then destroy the mine later on once I want to build city here. Yeah, and I put everybody to work here. All the 4 people, all the 4 laborers I have available, they all go for the coal mine. That's done. New industries, let's go. Scurvy again. We don't have berries. We have berries. Guys, eat your vegetables. Eat your berries. They're not poisonous, I swear. 67 planks. I don't need 4 people here. Overdoing that. I might need 4 people on clay. Yeah, let's do that instead. Oh no, the arborist is another person, so I'll really only have 3 people available. It's fine, I'll put 3 on coal. We'll start accumulating coal for the future. And that'll be good. And as you upgrade your town and your town center, once you get to tier 2, the sounds that your village makes in the background are different. They have people talking in the background. You might hear them now. And this is a couple of recordings that the people who made this game, Create Entertainment, recorded from, you know, real life people, just having general conversations. And this conversation from tier 2 is in Portuguese, so I can tell what they're saying in the background. Which is a big coincidence. That's the apiary being built. We're gonna have honey from now on, and wax. The wax I'm gonna keep in my storage. The honey, I'm gonna put it all in the trade center. Where's the honey? I can't do it. I need it to produce things first. This is a great growth for year 5. We didn't get attacked, by the way. The raiders can only attack you from month 2 until month 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can still get attacked, actually. I'm playing a Portuguese tribe. No, there's no tribes. It's just the background. They put random voices. And the people that they hired to record happen to be Portuguese. They couldn't make it in English. Otherwise, everybody would hear it and understand. Same for French. Same for probably Spanish. But Portuguese? On the left speaker, you will hear a girl saying... There's a female voice. And she says, "Ah, pois é. A menina do Porto diz ah, pois é." I'm not sure if it's loud enough of the music. Can I... Hold on. I'm going to increase the volume so you can hear the lady speaking Portuguese. VO? I don't even... It should be this. I'm not sure. I don't want to change that. Because there are other sounds that are annoying. Yeah, it might be ambient. You'll hear her. She'll say, "Ah, pois é," 1,000 times. After you hear it and recognize it, you won't be able to unhear it. I'm not using this efficiently. I'm not even chopping trees. Shit. Chopping trees and stone. Yes, this is bad, but fixable. Let's remove bushes from there and do this. This stone... These blocks of stone will take a long time to carve out. What the girl says? There are several voice lines. There's also an old man talking about how their employees were using the phone in the middle of work, which is completely anticlimactic in something like this, in a game like this one. Like, they're complaining about using this at work. The girl, I'm not sure what the line of conversation is, but she says, "Ah, pois é, ah, pois é." It's an expression that means, "I told you so," or "That's right." That's what it means in English. They have phones. Yeah, in the medieval ages, they have phones and employees. Yeah, you're gonna hear it after a while. It only happens with the town centers on tier 2. When I upgrade to tier 3, the voice lines are different, and there's no more Portuguese. Not that I can recognize, at least. I'm gonna get trees and stone from there. You hear an old guy saying something. It's really funny to hear it here. You can tell it's oh my god, drought. Get heat waves and drought. If we were growing things on the farms, we would be running into a lot of trouble. There's nothing I can do here. Whether they even took those lines. It's probably just background chatter. They hired a couple of voice actors to record a background chatter of whatever kind to put in the game. In a non-English language, of course. So that it wouldn't get recognized. But it just so happens that I'm Portuguese, so... Yeah, I can tell. Ah, pois é. Yeah, that's funny. Why are 3 wounded deers? What? The wolves don't attack deers. Did somebody just miss a lot of arrows? Mine. The mine, I want 3 people working, and now I should be at 0 laborers. Which is not actually 0 laborers. I have 0 extra laborers. So that is 9, 13. I'm at -1. I overdid it a little bit. Food loss to spoilage. So this tends to happen once you start gathering more food. It's impossible for the timing of gathering the food, some of which spoils after 3 months and 4 months, to reach the people and for them to eat them all the stockpile, especially when you have 7 months of food in stockpile. So some of it spoils. It's natural. Oh, I think they know, Skymaster. I think they know. And it's very specifically Portuguese of Portugal. It is not Brazilian Portuguese, which would probably be more recognized worldwide. And it is Portuguese from the north of Portugal. It's people from Porto. Ah, pois é. Haven't heard it again. If I keep the screen here, we'll hear the lady again. Lady, the girl. It's the voice of a young girl, actually. The man does sound like an old man. Voices are peculiar. Okay, now with the wolves gone, I can start maybe thinking about expanding here. It's always good to have roads built ahead of time. Building is on fire! So, okay, this happens sometimes, either due to lightning bolts or just, you know, a building catching fire, because that's what happens. I don't have a well for water here. I need them to quickly grab water from this well. They're all doing it. And then run over there with a bucket full of water and throw water into the building. You can see them doing that. They do this automatically. Sometimes they ignore the house and it burns down to the ground. And they don't react because the AI is really bad. There you go. Fire is out. Which reminds me, hey, let's build a well here. So next time it's faster. I don't run the risk of losing a building because of that. And you know what? I'm going to build another well right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the middle. Knowledge. Let's go tech. What was I investing on? I've got all the forge things, which is great. Academy. But now I don't have the people, right? I don't have the people for an academy. It's too early. I could increase the productivity at mines. Or I could go for the forging, which when I have iron ore, I still only have coal. When I have iron ore, I can make a foundry and make steel. But I don't have people. What will let me get more people? Nothing. Just waiting. Time passing will get me more people. Maybe a house. Okay. Just one. Just one house. I'll destroy those eggs. I don't care. I'm good on food for now. We almost have the shrine built. That means their happiness will increase because the spirituality problem will be solved. And that'll be great. Right, I didn't invest in tech. What do? Productivity on the sawmill is always good. Firewood and soap. I don't have pottery yet. I could have made pottery. I have clay. Clay is all I need for pottery. Productivity for shoes. There's just one person. 20% on sawmill. That's 3 people. Productivity for 3 people is not bad. I don't have candles. I need wax from the apiary first. Increased productivity of mines. That's kind of good. It's also 3 people. I'm inclined to put the point there. Smithing is only after the foundry. Armor is after the foundry. Hi, Toby. Apiaries, and this is not a good investment. We are not running out of trees. I think this is the best one. Let's increase this mining speed. Yes. Okay. Daisy is still going, the MVP forager. Is she gonna be able to gather everything? She still needs the roots. 105 mushrooms is correct. She's gathering every single thing in here. I'm gonna add another bush to her pile there. That sounded wrong. Don't quote me on that. We have more tech. Why did we get more tech? Oh, right. I finished building the shrine. That gives me tech. And I put a person to work. It's a priest. She will be preaching. And spirituality should go up to 100% and people will be happier. That's great. More tech. I think I'm going for planks now. Forging is too early. I don't have a lot of people. I would love to make some pottery. What else can I invest into? It's too early for farm animals. Oh, I might be making farms soon. My farms are... How close are you to being ready? 71%, 66%, 62%. Not really. Not really. Scientific method, architecture. Maybe it's this that I want. Building things faster. I'm not even building many things. I can also just keep the tech point. No, this is too good to pass out on. That's the productivity for 3 workers on the sawmill. They're gonna produce more planks now. Should I remove one of them? No. Let's keep this here.
Need
so that
anything?
all of these workers deposit the wood and stone there. The hunter in the woods, it's finished. Look at this beautiful line of sight. And now I click on the hunter, I click on the minus so nobody works here. I deactivate the building so I'm not paying any fees or anything. And I can even take this circle out of here so I don't get distracted. I can put it like here or something. And now it's clean. We have a huge visibility here. Huge line of sight, and I'm gonna do this for the entirety of the map if I can, so that I can see predators approaching from a distance. The hunter is the building that is both one of the largest line of sights and cheapest to create as well. That's very good. We have one tech, we hold on to it. No, I invested it in sawmill. Okay, that's fine. Upgrading wells, you don't want to do it. The only advantage is desirability. Later on, when desirability, shit, something happened. Okay, that's bad. Yeah, I can make lookout towers, but I'm actually doing another challenge, which is no walls and no defenses challenge. I'm gonna kill the enemy armies just by kiting with archers and using my army to do so as much as I can. If I reach 500 population with that strategy, I get an achievement on Steam. This button here, I forgot to tell you at the start of the game, this button here in the top right corner of the screen, press this as early as you can. Because otherwise, some of the upgrades happen automatically, such as houses, and then you get a huge stockpile of both logs and planks spent at once, and that's bad. I'm going to cancel some of these upgrades. I'm going to let the other houses upgrade. House upgrades are good, don't get me wrong, and they happen seldomly, but not everything at once, otherwise I'll run out of logs. 2 logs each, this is 7, I'll be fine like this. And then I'll manually upgrade the houses, just 1 at a time. Maybe 2 at a time. I can cancel this because there will be more vacancies in these houses as they grow bigger. So there will be more space for more population. And I'll keep the immigrants coming. Looking good so far. Only 1 death since the start of the game. Only 1 death to disease on year 3. Silver, gold, iron. I have iron ore to get and gold. Gold is the currency, yes. I think I will ignore the gold mines because you can make so much gold from taxes and trading. And gold mines take so much labor that I think it might not be worth it. But I do want iron mines and to make iron and steel and weapons. Tools. Tools will be very important. Daisy is still working. Damn, this is the hardest working person in this settlement right now. She's gonna get the medicinal roots. I'm going to confirm that she got everything, and I'm gonna add another bush to that pile. Never like seeing that sentence. And I'm gonna make even more farms here. I'm gonna try and have 6 farms ahead of time. My guys, I have 10 clay in stockpile and only 5 clay here. The arborists... Do I even need an arborist? They are getting scurvy. And more fruits will help them have a more varied diet. So maybe I just leave it there, but not with priority. They're upgrading the houses first. Let me see. Yeah, this is an upgraded house. It's now called a homestead instead of a shelter. It houses 5 people instead of 4. And now, this house will not only give me taxes directly. You can see I'm getting 1 gold per month from this homestead. And the more you upgrade a house, the more direct tax it pays. But also, they can use luxury goods such as pottery and candles. I'm not making these yet, but as soon as I make these products and I store them in these houses, they're distributed also by the market. When that happens, I'll get even more taxes, luxury taxes, and slowly but surely my gold will increase. To make a tier 3 house, I'll need a tier 3 town center. We are far from that. Yeah, man, this is the Middle Ages. Of course pottery and candles are luxury. Different times and all. Oh, that's a lot of scurvy. But they're getting healed, they're not dying from scurvy. I think they can manage to find some of the berries. Listen to this. Ah, pois é, did you hear that on the right, on the left channel? That was the girl. Ah, pois é. It's very quiet. You didn't hear it? Ah. It's all on the left ear, all on the left channel. You can hear voices there. You didn't hear it? Next time. Okay, I think I can upgrade more. This is gonna be taxed. This is gonna just increase my income directly, and I spend some logs and some planks. Let's go. Arborist is almost there. Winter's coming. I'm gonna save the game and end the stream here. This has been enough for day 2. Turn off the music. I can do it next time, yeah. I even have a shortcut. I'm not sure if it works. Does this work? It does. Okay, I can do that while the game is running. Cool. Arborist. So a new industry. As always, there's tutorials and explanations in the game. If you're playing it for the first time, you should read it. Do I want to put it to work, though? Because it's very late in the year, and I need... Actually, we're fine on workers. We must have got some immigrants to join. If you want to come to Discord, I'll show you Wicked. After the stream, yeah, surely. Give me 20 minutes. Maybe less than that. I checked our workers, and I verified that we can put an arborist to work. The issue here is... There's 2 problems. The arborist area, as I explained earlier, is going to be the area where I put my cattle to graze on the grass. And this is for farms, and this area here up here is perfect for animal grazing. It's going to extend the layout of my city from here to there. It's going to be a very east to west kind of city. And also I have to plant the trees. The trees take a very long time to grow, so I need to plant them on their final place, and that needs to account for the space of the buildings, such as barns and stuff, the space of fences, because I need to create a fence around the cattle, otherwise they run away, and the size and shape of the trees as well. Give me a moment, I need to plan this carefully. Okay, first of all, this road disappears. I don't want a road there. This is going to be a very, very clean grazing ground. I need to get rid of the stones as well. Let's double check that this is good for animals. It is. It's mostly green. The edges are not, but I'm not going to get better grazing areas on this map. And it's also good for the fruit. Okay. Does the fence start here? How long is this? I can move the town center. Oh, no. That's a bad idea. Let's move another big building. Let's use the stockyard as a measuring tool. That is 4... 8, 12. This is 24. I can maybe make 3 big tiles, 3x2 huge area here. Does this fit really? It does seem to extend a bit besides the edge of this road. So this is 12 squares, 24, 36. 36 by 24. Huge area, but I need the space for both trees and cattle. Which means it starts here, so I can start with a fence there, and then the trees will start growing from the south to the north, and eventually I'll deal with those raiders, and we'll be fine. We've got a plan. I'm happy. Let's do this. Alright, so I have to explain this as well. Planting fruit trees is also a little bit complicated, but not as bad as the farms. There's basically 3 fruit trees that you can plant. There's apples, peaches, and pears. Pears? Pears. I don't know how to pronounce this. I know how to pronounce it in Portuguese, but in English I have no idea. I think it's pears. Pear tree, right? It's a pear. Or is it a pear? It should be a pear. Anyway. They all produce fruit. Yes. First one. Pears. They all produce the same thing. They all produce this item, fruit. It is undistinguishable. Actually, you see here apples, pears, and peaches. The difference is that the trees last. Some of the trees last longer than others, and some of the trees give you more quantities of fruit than others. Pears. Thank you for correcting my pronunciation. Some of the trees give more yield than the others, and some of the trees die out very quickly, but they also have different seasons to harvest. For example, apples and pears are harvested from September until October. Peaches are harvested from June until August. So if you look up here, you have June and August is here because this is the Gregorian calendar, and then September and October are there. Actually, it's here, these two, and those two. And you kind of want 50% of either apples and pears and 50% of peaches so that the workload of the arborist person that is collecting the fruit is evened out through those months. The rest of the year he's going to be idle, there's not much to do about it. There's also more differences. For example, you might ask, okay, so the months are different, but what is the difference between apples and pears in this game? Well, the difference is apples last much, much longer. This is an endgame kind of tree fruit. And pears produce more during their lifetime, but their lifetime is short. For the long game, apples are the best, hands down. However, pears have another advantage. When your field grows very large, and this person is very quickly running through the very short 4 months of gathering fruit, it might happen that they are late to collecting some of the fruit. And pears can last into the winter, in the freezing winter, and they do not rot away in the tree, and they can be collected late. So the person collecting trees, the difference between apples and pears, beyond the apples being better long term, is that having some pears is also good, because the person will first collect all the apples, and if they're late, it's no problem because these will not rot during the winter. The cold does not affect the pears, but it will destroy the apples. And the peaches are just easy. Peaches are peachy. So what I want is 50% of pears and apples, so 25-25, and 50% of peaches. This is even more complicated because the endgame strategy is to also not build... I could just, make the work area here and fill this thing with trees right now with 50% of apples and pears and 50% of peaches. But that's a bad idea because if you do that, especially when you have like 4 different people working trees on this entire area, if you build all the trees at once, all the trees would last the exact same amount of time, and then after, let's say, 6, 7, 8 years, more than that if it's pears, let's say 8 years for pears, after 8 years, all the trees die at the same time, they all need to be replanted, and then suddenly, you're looking at your productivity for food, and there's 1 year when these graphs just go down to 0 because you didn't produce anything. Because you've created peaks of production. And what I like to do in my cities, is to have stable production. Let me show you an example. The best example is probably willow. Herbs. See how this is increasing because I'm investing in tech, and so the forageables are increasing. But this is kind of a flat line. It doesn't go up and down, up and down, up and down, which with food, which mean that your people have plenty of food and it spoils, and the next year they have not enough food and they go hungry. So I want a stable production more than anything else. Vile, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. You're watching Farthest Frontier. I'm on year 5, and I'm explaining production to everybody. This is a different kind of game. How are you doing, Vile? Have you finished Descent 3 yet, by the way? Tesla Coil, hello. How was Descent 3? Did you finish it? Anyway, back to the explanation. So because of that, what I like to do is every 1 year, I place only 4 trees. 1 pear, 1 apple, and 2 peach trees. That's all. Then the next year, I'll create 4 more. The next year, 4 more. The next year, 4 more. And slowly over the ages, a fruit field will grow. And there will be never in the history of the village, of the entire history of this village, a moment where all the fruit trees die out and they need to be replanted and the food will go to 0. That will not happen. They will only die 4 at a time. And in a huge field like this, that will not fluctuate the production. Thankfully... What do you mean, thankfully? Was it that bad? I saw your escort mission the other day. It didn't seem very exciting, but I remember liking the game back when I played it. That was in the 90s. I don't remember it being very bad. It's been a while. I haven't replayed that game. I must, though. I must. Anyway, back to the trees. I plant 4 at a time. They never die out all at once. But that has the opposite drawback, which is I'm putting a person to work, and they will have 4 trees to get fruit from. They will produce nothing the first year. And so my final strategy for this, which is quite complicated, but I think it is the optimal strategy both for the early game and for the end game, is to start by filling this entire space with just peaches and pears, which are the good early game trees that grow faster and give a lot of yield very quickly. And then I will mark some of this land as the spot that I'm building 4 trees at a time over the years. And so I have both my cake and I get to eat it too. It wasn't all bad. It has fun moments, but it got caught up in attempts at modernity that really bogged down the gameplay. Oh, I understand. There was never a Descent 4, right? Descent 3 was the final one, then the title was abandoned. Peach cake sounds good. Never eaten peach cake. I've never eaten apple cake. The only fruits that I've eaten in cakes are strawberries. No, peach as well. Yeah, I've eaten peach cheesecake. That's delicious, by the way. Anyway, so let's plant 50-50 of only peaches and pears. And then I'll mix in some apples. But I can start with one row of apples. So my fence will be here. The first tree will be there. This circle is not... I can adjust the circle afterwards. I'm going to plant. Starting from here, up until there, I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So let's do apple. Peach. Pear. That's where it ended. Overload, I've never heard of that. It's quite similar, but is it good? And now, to memorize that these are my endgame trees and I want to separate them from my early game trees, I'm going to start planting from this spot onwards. So I'm going to make a zigzagging thing for bears like this. Building over the rocks is going to be rough. Even these trees are going to need to be chopped down. So for the early game, it doesn't make sense to put... But they'll get rid of the rocks. No. Lots of peach trees. That's fine. These are pear trees. Now I regret the position of my barracks, but I can move it. It's no problem. I don't pay gold for moving the barracks. Yeah, I want a tree there. That's not going to happen. Pear there. Okay. And now the rest of the chessboard I plant with peaches. Not here. This slot stays intentionally empty so that I know that my endgame plantation continues there. That's a boulder. That's a boulder. I will need to get my workers to get rid of those boulders, but this is going to be a huge production for the early game, which will solve my scurvy problems in the short term. And then we'll see about the rest. Okay, I want people to get rid of this. Please, guys, get rid of all this. And I'm going to remove these targets for stone. I'm going to remove the trees as targets, the ones they're not working on at least. Let them finish up those trees. Remove this rock. Remove those trees. Remove those trees. And send all of these laborers with the storage cart so they have a quick place to deposit their materials over here. That's enough work for stone. Maybe one more stone up there? And the rest of the trees. This should be good. I don't want these trees here, but I can let them grow. The more trees grow, the more wood they give you. This tiny tree gives you 2. This tree of the same type gives you 7. So I'm going to let those small trees grow. But I want this cleared. That's the arborist done. We keep upgrading houses. That is more gold from taxes. And I don't think we're going to have... Yeah, this was the last laborer. It's good that we got this going. It's good that I told you my explanation for the strategy. Roldus here is going to have a lot of work, but he can plant this over the winter and over the beginning of next year, because only in the summer of next year will some of these trees start producing fruit. So I am not worried about that. That well, I do want it built before we get another fire. We're good. Don't change anything. Sometimes you just gotta let the game play itself. You just gotta watch, stay vigilant, watch out for wolves and bears approaching, stuff like that. It's always good. But don't overwork your people. I already have a lot of stuff going on here. Not really. 3 upgrades in one well. But I'll do it slowly, little by little. No, there's no wine in this game. The only alcoholic beverage there is beer. And I'll tell you my strategy for beer when we get to it. No, there's no wine. Why are you dropping food on the floor? Come on. Also, I wanted to check my forager. How did Daisy do? 105 mushrooms, correct. I just needed to check the roots. 56 roots, correct? She's gathering everything. She is gathering absolutely everything. I'm gonna give her another berry bush to gather from because she's not overworked yet. I'm gonna drive her productivity to the maximum. Absolutely am. And as long as these guys are working on this coal mine will disappear. I want it gone because this is the place in my city. A cider would be an interesting thing, but there's only so many things you can do with alcoholic beverages in this game. I'll explain to you beer when we get there. It's an end game kind of thing. It's an end game product. Shit. That is not a joke. That is not a joke. First bear, okay. Beer and alcohol has a certain influence on people, both in the game and in real life, of course, and that has consequences, and we'll see when we get there. I don't think the bear attacks... Are you attacking my storage house? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, that's a fucking tank! Okay, it's running away, it's dead. We survived the bear. Bears are the most dangerous form of wildlife in this game. Hands down the most dangerous one. We survived the bear, we're good. I want to move this barracks, maybe just one slot up. This circle is now good for the kind of 6x6 with a little extra. But there could be another tree there. You know what? Maybe I should place it here. There's stuff in the way, but... The boulder's it big? 32? No! Don't delete anything, jeez. I also like the line of sight of this thing. No, never mind. Let's put it... I can't put it anywhere. Terrain too steep, that's going to be a lot of work. Let's just do a little push, which is easy to do. And I'll get the fruit going. And stream is about to end for today. I'm going to send the hunters back to exploring very soon. But for now, I want it to be real cold so people hide in their houses and I save the game. I don't think we even get a cold winter. So again, the weather is something that varies wildly. And during the years, you've seen lightning storms that if a lightning strike hits a building, that building catches fire. It influences your game. And so does the temperature influence. If there's a very hot summer, you get either drought or a heat wave and your crops can get destroyed. And cold winters, which is not the case this time, it's been all the case in all the other years, it means people are hiding in the houses, they're producing zero, so your whole industry stops for a month or two. Or if you get a warm winter, people keep working and you get a month or two of extra productivity, which is fantastic. So all of these fluctuations are super realistic, and I love the game for doing that. It's really very well thought out. You still have a tree there? Fine. Take it down. Hey Gripper, welcome to the end of the stream. I'm gonna save and end here. I need to save, this is the end of month 11. After this we get bugs on the graphs and I want to do the maintenance for year 5 at the beginning of next stream. But for now, we survived year 5. We didn't get attacked this year. This was the year that I was expecting an attack. But now I know, if they attack us with, I don't know, 10 or so raiders, my hunters are up to the task. And now I have one more. So that's great. Game is saved. Year 5 is complete. I'll continue this next time. This was a lot of progress. We only played through 2 years, year 4 and 5, but the city grew so much. This is what the boom in population that these goals, such as the school and the market and the food, these population booms make such a difference in the game. Huge growth here. I'm happy. Temperate continental climate. All of the maps that I've tried have had lots of snow in the winter. So I assume that all these areas are somewhat in the northern areas of the globe, kind of like Scandinavia, or northern Russia, or something like Canada, or maybe southern regions. I don't know, but it doesn't seem like to be a temperate kind of hot area because there's no snow in Portugal, for example. Not in the center of Portugal, at least. That's it. Game is saved. I can carefully exit, and I have a couple of minutes to chat with you. It's already past midnight, so I don't have a lot of time, but any questions, any comments, anything you might want me to read, now is the time. Northern European. Yeah, it might be that. That might be the kind of climate they were going for with this game. Middle of Europe, yeah. Middle of Europe is already kind of deep into the northern hemisphere. You're very far from the equator over there. Even in Portugal, we're quite above the equator. You go to somewhere like North Africa, which like the temperature difference is huge. And compared to us here in Portugal, Stepping into North Africa is like a very small plane trip. It's not that far when you think of the size of the globe. And then the temperature, it hits you. It hits you like a golf club, not a golf stream. Yeah, it is surprisingly north. Yeah. Alright guys, hope you've enjoyed. That's it for today. Maybe I'll play a little bit more tomorrow. As I said, I'm planning to edit these and put them on the main channel on YouTube, make a video series for this, probably just one. I've thought of it like, oh, it's not Doom, people will not watch, and I thought of it again, and I said, I don't give a fuck, I don't care. If people don't watch, if I only get 100 views, I don't care. The video will be there. I want to diversify my content creation process, and that includes the main channel on YouTube, so the video will be there. Yeah, Portugal's a very warm country. I mean, Portugal, Spain, Italy, Greece, all of the southern European countries are rather warm. It's very rare for you to find, outside of mountainous areas, of course, it's hard for you to find snow in those countries. Hot and humid? No. There's not a lot of humidity. It depends on where you are, how far you are from the coast, if there are like marshes or things nearby. But usually it's moderate. It's not very dry. If you go to the middle of Spain, it might be extremely dry. The middle of Spain is a huge square, so you don't have a lot of coastline in the middle. You're so far from the coastline, you get areas of extreme heat and cold too. You get snow there, and it tends to be a little bit dry. You know, Demo, great minds think alike. I was just the other day thinking about streaming and making a video series for a racing game. Maybe that'll happen after Farthest Frontier. That is totally a possibility that I think I'll enjoy myself. And it's more similar to Doom for the main channel than this. This is very quiet kind of game. A racing game has some action. I think people will enjoy it. No, but Spain is just so dry because it's just so wide, and there are areas where there's like you're not close to any coastline or any body of water at all. It's the shape of the country that makes it quite dry. Madrid is quite a dry city, actually, even though there are obviously several rivers going through Madrid and small affluents as well. It depends on the presence of water mostly. Depends on where you are. Alright, I'm off. You can get some rest. Thank you again for joining. It's been a pleasure doing this stream for you guys. Large flat areas. Yeah, that happens in the American Midwest too, right? I mean, there's plenty of rivers there too, and it really depends. Gulf and Arctic circulation. You guys have tornadoes, are you kidding me? That's a little bit different. We don't get those here in Europe, not a lot at least. We've seen a few, but it's always very, very moderate compared to what you guys have there. Dry by the Rockies. Yeah, that does not surprise me at all. Alright, thanks guys. I'm off. Maybe I'll stream again tomorrow. I don't know if I'll have time. And after tomorrow is the 31st. I kind of wanted to change things a bit, and one of those things that I wanted to change is streaming, doing more small streams more regularly. Because I've been playing, right? I've been playing offline. Why not take the chance and stream it for you guys as well? So that's what I'm trying to change. So maybe tomorrow I'll announce it on Discord as well if I have the time. And hope to see you then. Until there, good luck guys, and happy face rockets.